Hey guys, we are here.
Hey.
Happy Sunday.
Yes, very good week. Lots of vintage involved. Our 21st anniversary was
Yep,
awesome.
it was
Um,
amazing.
yeah, how are you guys? Hello, hello.
Yeah,
Welcome.
so like we had a great time for our anniversary. Obviously, the day before our anniversary was really fun. We were unplugged. We went to the hot springs and just soaked. Oh my gosh, it was an amazing soak. We saw a lot of things, and it was great. It was just a lot of fun. But yes, no, Friday was the best. We went up to Manitou after doing some more estate sale shopping, and yeah, we went around to some shops we haven't been for forever. Handmade soaps and things like that. We saw some really interesting pottery, horsehair pottery, and some of the things that we actually bring you guys that we find out and about in these specialty shops in Manitou. And we were so excited to see some of the things, and they like were $200-300 for these different amazing pottery pieces, and we didn't even realize some of those things are sold right there in Manitou.
Yeah,
So
it
it's
was
pretty.
actually pretty cool. We were like, oh my gosh, look, we found one of these, at Goodwill. And there it was in like a little gift shop in Manitou for $2.50. And I paid $7 for it a few weeks ago. So yeah, that's always a good feeling, right? Hello, hello. And yes, fondue was involved.
The fondue was amazing.
It was.
Yeah,
Can't complain about some fondue. And there were so many cheeses to choose from. It was very difficult. And we were only supposed to choose one if we did the four-course meal. So we forego the four-course because we didn't like all the grilling meats and whatever. And we're trying to do more plant-based eating right at the moment. So we ended up not ordering any meat, and we got 2 pots of cheese. So we had a pot of brie and a pot of fontina with cracked pepper, and oh, yum, yum. And then some,
man, it was good.
yeah, choose
Well,
cheese. That's right.
yeah, the cheese, and then it finished up with some decaf coffee, and oh my gosh, what was it? Raspberry, lemon, white chocolate,
Lavender,
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 lavender.
lemon, white chocolate,
Oh,
and
it was
it was.
amazing.
I don't know why you're yelling about cheese, but I mean, really, it was a delightful cheese experience. So,
It was.
if you're ever in Colorado and want to go have fondue, don't go to the melting pot, which is great, but it's more like plain fondue. This little place is on its own, and it's a small business and so good. So it was
Yeah,
nice to support them on our anniversary. We like to try to do mom and pop shops, especially for eating if we can. So that was
for
nice. And yeah, we've just had a really good week. Of course, we had our epic shop with us on, gosh, what was that, Wednesday night?
Wednesday. Yeah,
And, that was an absolute blast. So much fun shopping for miniatures. And I think what we're going to do this week, and I'm not sure if we're going to be there Wednesday or Thursday for sure. Um, but what we're planning on doing this week is 80s stuff. And then we're also going to do linens. And then we're going to try to get back into some miniatures too, because we only got like halfway through the miniatures. So
and he's refilled a lot of that kitsch too.
I know. And we're going to have to actually go back through the whole store again because she's refilled so much stuff. And it's always a blast to walk in there and see what she's found that week. So
Yeah,
definitely tune in later in the week. We'll do another shop with me, and we'll let you know for sure if it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday. I know we're probably going to have another Coleman Collective this week. So we're actually looking at 3 sales this week. If you purchase something Wednesday, it will combine with anything that you purchase tonight. And we will get invoices out for Wednesday and tonight, tomorrow. So those invoices will go out tomorrow. All
tomorrow.
right. So, how are you guys? I'm going to scroll up and see who's in the house tonight.
Yeah,
We've got Lisa here, of course, helping out. Lisa is our bid ender, and she is modding for the sale and still recovering from some funky, yucky influenza. She ended up testing positive, I think, for influenza B. So really not a good time. Show Lisa some love. And Lisa, thank you so much. If you get to a point tonight where you really don't feel up to this, don't hesitate to ask. I know Victoria Emery or one of our regulars would be happy to back you up too. So definitely just let us know if you're not feeling 100.
Yeah.
So yes, make sure while you're here, 60 of you in the house already, if you would throw a little thumbs up on our sale, and make sure that you've subscribed to the traveling button as well as Junk Drunk Mantiques. Thank you guys so much for the love. And yes, refresh often. Make sure you're in live chat, all messages. If you think you might want to bid on something tonight, oh my gosh, we have a little bit of everything. It's been a good week for picking for us. So we had 7 different estate sales that we hit between Thursday and Friday. We have not thrifted at all this week, which is crazy. Normally we at least are thrifting once or twice a week. So everything is fresh off the presses from these estate sales, and we are stocked up out on the shelves. So that's always a good feeling as well.
It's an amazing feeling.
Yes, indeed. No just in case bids tonight. We are going to do 80s trivia for some giveaways. We've got Coleman cash, and then we also have some little funsies that we're giving away tonight. So stay tuned for that. We'll try to do our giveaways at 6:30, 7, 7:30, and 8. If you guys in the chat could just remind us, throw in a quick comment, and if we don't see it, throw it in again. So just remind us of the giveaways if you would, because we get to roll in and sometimes forget. Yes, and this is what we need. If you're a new buyer by chance, we need email to ttbsarahc@gmail.com, your YouTube name, your PayPal email and shipping address. And if you don't have a PayPal, that is okay. Any email address will work. I'll send you a link, and then you can check out with any credit card. You don't have to have a PayPal account. Make sure, like Lisa said, you're in live chat and all messages. Make sure you refresh frequently so you don't get caught up in that lag. And hello, Trina. It is great to see you. Thank you for being here. Early bird gets the worm. That's right. Hi, Trippy. How's it going? Grocery shopping. That's on my list of to do tomorrow. I just made dinner, and now we're officially out of like meal stuff. So definitely got to get back to the grocery store tomorrow. Hey, Wordsmith. How have you guys been doing? Sounds like you have had a busy day. Well, we're glad you're here for the Coleman break. Thank you for being here, guys. Wordsmith and Evelyn in the house. And our Miss Susan Arvuvu. Hi, love. And thank you guys again for all the happy anniversary wishes. We celebrated 21 years and just had a really nice couple of days between the hot springs. And, you know, during those days, of course, we hit estate sales in the morning, and then we took the afternoons off. And it was just really super. We've had a lovely So
it was a lot of fun.
Hi, Amy Wildflower. It is wonderful to see you, my dear. Very soon I will see you in person. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Brian, hello, love. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for the anniversary as well. And Suzanne, yes, we have fun stuff tonight, Suzanne. Gnomes in the house. If you are a gnome or an elf lover, we've got you covered tonight. They're all German and they're all adorable. Perla, hey, how are you? Oh, Phil says, due to come out of hospital any moment now. Maybe here short while, and then I'll be back when I'm settled at home. Well, you know what, Phil? I know last Sunday you were going in, or was it Wednesday? Was it Wednesday or Sunday she went in?
I believe it was Wednesday. No, it was Sunday. It was
it Sunday? So that makes a week. So I'm sure you're ready to get out of there, Philomena. So love to you, honey, and we're thinking of you. Hey, Bug, I got your email, and yes, I've got you covered. Thank you so much. As well as Karen Chase, what's going on, my orange-loving friend who just got engaged? Hello, hello. As well as Brad Holland. Hey, love, how are you? Good to see you in the house, honey. And we've got Jordan here with the Disney Adventures. Helen's here. Hey, love, good to see you tonight. There's V. Do you remember that series back in the 80s? And it was called V. And it was kind of like a sci-fi thing. And they like ate parakeets or something. They were aliens.
Are you serious?
And then something would like pop out of somebody's stomach. And it was like a little monster that came up out of the stomachs of these things. Freaked me out really good as a kid. And it was
I want to see that.
Oh my God, David,
I've never seen it.
Videos. Okay. Well, your religious parents definitely wouldn't have let you watch it. It was It was way fancy. Yeah. But like really poorly done, like a little hand puppet coming up out of somebody's mouth. Yeah. Wes, good to see you, my love. Hello, hello. Surprise, surprise. Hey, Elaine. What's kicking? Good to see you in the house. And there's Amy. Hey, Spotty. Good to see you as well. So good. Oh, thank you, Susan. That place had the most lovely view where we had dinner. We just sat there and enjoyed that night. It was just such a beautiful day, too. We had
and it was interesting, too, because we had the patio to ourselves for most of it. Towards the end, a couple sat down behind us, and it was their anniversary as well. They got married in 2020.
Yeah.
April. And we were sitting there and see April 2020 was when our photography business went, and everything, all things got canceled. And so it just made me think about it. They had a really rough start, and they were celebrating 4 years. So we thought it was pretty cool. Just seeing that.
It was cool. And then we thought about, oh my gosh, what if we had shot their wedding or something? Wouldn't that have been great? Because they were celebrating 4 years and we were celebrating 21. So cute younger couple. Yes. Hi, Laza. How are you doing, sweetie? Good to see you in the house. And I'm scrolling down. We've got Miss Terry. Hello, Terry. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Terry with the cool collections. Heck yes. We got Tammy Renee Walker here. Hey, Tammy. Great to see you back again. Susan Lee. Hey, love. Any roosters tonight?
I have things that look close to roosters, but no roosters.
I'm looking. I don't think so. No.
I have shelves that you can put roosters on. So
I think I've got pretty much everything but roosters tonight. Right. So, but I will be on the lookout for roosters, Susan Lee. I promise I will. Hi, Adam. How you doing, honey? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm scrolling down. I know Bug says I don't need more minis, but I do need more minis. I know. And the ones at Greta's place are just the coolest, truly. Just so fun and so cool. And we'll be back there this week. I'll let you know for sure when. I'm still getting with Greta about which day works best for her and Steve-O. So hi, Randy. Great to see you. Hi, Bridget. Hello, hello. Annette, great to see you in the house, my dear. Thank you for being here. There's Jennifer. Hey, honey, how are you? Good evening to you as well. And Shanna. Hey, Franz. And Franz. Hey, Franz. You, Franz. Perry, hello, love. Great to see you in the house. And Gloria says hi from Indiana.
Philomena said that was Wednesday that she went in.
Okay.
Wednesday.
I don't remember if it was Sunday or
Wednesday. I couldn't remember either.
I'm sure you're ready to get the hell out of there, Phil. Yes. No more hospital time. Yes. Ain't easy being cheesy. That's right, Word Smith. we are the easiest, truly, and not mad about it at all. Yeah. Nettie, howdy. Good to see you. There's sweet Robin. Hey, honey, how are you? Oh, man. Karen Williams. So Karen Williams and I had a goofy conversation yesterday, and she was telling me how much she has disdain for gnomes and mushrooms. And I said, but Karen, I understand because I don't like the stuff from the 80s, the white geese with blue country prairie background. That's a gnome. You'll never pick up a white goose with prairie flower background. No, never. So she said, will there be blue geese decor tonight? That's a hot no, Karen. No. Timmy Bennett, how you doing, sweetie? Good to see you. I know. Wasn't that miniature sale so much fun? Well, we're doing it again. So we're going to try to start with some other stuff this week, but we'll also probably work in a few miniatures as well. Oh, man. Do taxes later. That sounds so fun. Never done this. Feels so reckless. You know what, sweetie? You'll get it done like you always do. Everything else, don't stress. It'll get done. You'll get there. Yes. All right. Scrolling down. American, what's kicking? Weather in Ohio. Here, too, in Colorado. We've had all the windows open. It's just
I still have them open, so I'll have to mute if, like, the traffic gets crazy. But, I mean, it just feels so good, that fresh air.
Yes. Or the dogs. If the dogs get to work.
The dogs might get crazy.
I know. Wildflower, we were talking about that. All of our mothers had a penchant for geese in the 80s, and we aren't sure why. But yes, definitely it was a whole thing. Yeah,
it was a whole thing. And my dad was good with woodworking and painting. So he did his own off-brand of some of those geese. He did a paper towel holder and something else. and gifted it to all the family members. I remember that. True story. Quaffs.
That is too funny. I love that, David. I didn't even know that. That's a new story for me.
Yeah. Christmas was usually hard, so.
Hey, back in the day finds. Everybody welcome Robert in the house. First time visiting. Robert, we're here for you. We've got some cool vintage tonight. We're going to be doing trivia on the 30s for Coleman Cash and some freebies. So definitely hang out, spend some time. We are going to have a good night. We're so excited. So, yes, we have hit it hard with estate sales this week, and we love everything that we have, everything from antiques to mid-century. We've got a bit of this and a bit of that. So
primitives,
yeah,
glass.
Send it to the whole family, and that way nobody can regift. I know, Laza.
That's right. One year he made wooden outhouses, toilet paper holders. So it looked like an outhouse with a little crescent moon. You open it up with the little latch. There's a little toilet paper roll. Everybody needed it. So.
And everybody got one. And
everybody got one.
Yeah. Well, handmade's pretty cool until it's not.
Until it's overdone. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys crack me up. Well, so here's the deal, Pickles. We've got a bunch of rounds of vintage for you tonight. We're going to put the price up on the screen. And just like Laza's comment is up, you'll see the price right there. And then you guys can bid in the comments. We'll do a quick 15-second countdown. And then our girl, Lisa Viscomi, is going to type in the words bid end. And those words bid end then are going to be when the bidding will cease. The highest bid prior to bid end is who takes it. So we do not do just in case bids. Again, just a reminder. Y'all remember the kid in the beginning of Super Troopers? I'm freaking out, man. That was me watching the miniature sale. I know. It was a lot. Literally, we were laughing after the miniature sale because I was like, I don't even think I can talk anymore. Like, I needed 10 minutes.
Well, and I was writing everything down in groups so we could try to have, the financial side of it figured out. And then Greta was pairing everything up into separate bags. So we had like a 2-step system so that way nothing getting crossed. It still was like, oh my gosh, a lot to get together, but it's ready. It's all ready.
Our buddy Bucky's in the house and he wanted to say hi to everybody. Hi guys. Hi guys.
Hey Bucky.
Hi David. Don't make fun of my tooth.
What happened to your tooth?
I have some decay. I ate too much Easter candy for Easter this year. Easter was early March, and I've been eating candy every day, and I got some cavities on my tooths, and they may fall out soon. But I'm excited because I can eat jelly beans with no teeth.
Yeah, true. You can suck on them, but I'm telling you what, if you were to just brush your teeth a little bit, you could probably save at least one of them.
Brush your teeth? What's that?
Brush.
What?
With a toothbrush?
What?
Okay. We'll teach you next year. You look like you've been eating licorice.
No, I've been eating chocolate and chocolate-covered espresso beans, and they're quite delicious, but my teeth are rotting out now. So if they fall out by the next time you see me, don't be sad. Okay.
Yeah, Bugs, we may need a bridge and a couple of other dental pieces for little Bucky.
Bucky no like the dentist. No.
Bucky doesn't want to go to the dentist. No. Evelyn is sending Bucky a new girlfriend. Her name is Bridget. Oh my God. I can't even wait. Wordsmith. Okay, Evelyn. I can't wait to see what you got going on with the girlfriend. Did you hear that, Bucky?
Wordsmith and Evelyn going to send me a girlfriend? Yeah, that'll kill a lot of time until next Easter.
Yeah, you'll have a lot of bunnies.
You can't see my rotten teeth, okay?
Okay.
Feel bad. We'll make sure that you get a root canal or something by then, Becky. Okay.
Yeah. So. Poor guy. Yeah, he needs a carrot.
He's so excited though, Evelyn and Wordsmith. He's really excited. So needs some carrots and veggies in his life, indeed. Mm-hmm. Well, with that said, we have a giveaway in 10 minutes. Let's get this party started and rolling with some good vintage. And tomorrow is a big mail day
for a lot of people.
And all the invoices are going out combined with Wednesdays. Yeah. I know Bridget says you might be Bridget. I don't know.
Indeed.
You might be. So if you guys have questions or we have not answered any of your questions about how this works, please feel free to drop any questions in the comments. My mod team will be happy to help you. We will be happy to help you. And if you're a lurker that's never said hi before, pop in and say hello. We want to welcome you and let's have a good night. All right. So let me get David on the screen because he's going to go first tonight.
Yeah, I think I have one extra item, so I get to go first.
Good.
And we're going to start a little soft now. Just to give you an explanation, I don't collect bluebirds of happiness or buy them very often. We went to one of the estate sales. They had such an amazing collection of their bluebirds of happiness. So I did grab some of the more rare pieces. So we're going to do these at $12 per choice. And I have another 2 birds that are in the choice. But I wanted to show you these guys. These are the little bluebirds of happiness, about 1.5 inches in size. They are both signed by Dawn in 1995. So we'll show you now. The signature is very small. So it's, they're teeny, itty bitty.
Neensy weensy.
Don Ray, 1995. Thank you. Ron Ray. And this one has it right up on the backside as well. So these are the first 2 choices. Their beaks are in great condition. They do also have that little glow going on, the green glow. So the clarity is amazing. So and those are the
medium ones. They're just bitty. They're so
1.5.
Yes.
That's cool. Yeah, that's a really good price on these. Is
that pair or each?
No, each.
Okay.
Yeah, each. So this one they're actually exactly the same size, honestly. So I'm not even going to change up the size. They're right at 1.5 inch each. I had these other 2 birds, and I'm choicing them out. They had a lot of different birds that they collected, a lot of them in pairs. But I'm separating them all out just because if anybody is looking for a single, these are Swedish birds, and they have that pink and white swirl in the middle.
Ooh, it almost looks like a calla lily, kind of. That's cool.
Yeah, it has like a floral look to it. And you can see that is a nice crystal clear glass. And I didn't shine a light on it. Yeah. So these are crystal with the components inside. So that's why they're extra nice and clear. So they glow more of a blue. All right. So this one right here, let's double check. This one right here is just a little bit smaller than this other one, but they have the same style.
Those are cool.
Same everything, really nice, nice textured bottom. And once again, these are Swedish, and the tails kind of go up in the back. They measure right at 2 inches and 1 3/4. So they're right there, close to each other. Basically, they could be lovebirds.
There's Mike and Simone. Hi, honey. Good to see
guys.
You. Hey.
We have a lot of fun birds tonight, so I'm glad you guys are here. So I'm going to show these all together so you can see the size. So these are about 2 inch and 1 3/4, and then these guys are little itty bitty babies at 1.5. Yeah. So that's for choice. There we go. So let's go ahead and start our countdown. No just in cases. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. That's cool, certainly. Yeah, some of these birds, when we went into that house, we had to be selective on what we picked because there were so many good birds, pieces to collect, signed pieces, Murano pieces. So super excited about bringing some birds this time of year.
Yes.
Sim, I see you're 25. Hello. And there's our bid end. So Simone, let me know if you want one of the little baby bluebirds, or you can do both, or you can do one or both of the clear Swedish birds. One is just a little bit bigger than the other.
Awesome. And then behind Simone is going to be Nettie.
Okay.
And then behind Nettie is Susan Lynn.
Okay,
so
perfect.
Hopefully all our little birdies will fly away to a home. Yes, I love that. Spotty, that is so exciting. Congratulations. That is awesome. She had a praying pottery vase sell for $184.50 and she paid $4 for it. That is congrats, Spotty.
That is such a good feeling. Congrats. So Sims, I got you for both of the clear Swedish birds. Thank you.
Got it.
And then one blue for Nettie. Okay, I got you for one little blue fella. And then I believe
Susan Lynn.
Susan Lynn, thank you. So
And then
Susan
Mary Causey and Verlaine.
Okay, so Susan Lynn, Mary Causey, and then Verlaine. In that order, we have one bluebird left, little guy.
Awesome.
Thank
Those
you, guys.
cute. That is so much fun. It was a good one. There was so much stuff there. Like I felt like we got out of there. It was really crowded, of course. You've got it, Susan. Thank you so much. But when we got out of there, I'm like, I don't even know if I saw everything. Like I feel like I did, but you know how it is when you're kind of fighting the crowd and you got a bag full of breakables and get out of there. So, okay, let's see. Which way do we want to go? I'm going to start out with these really cool, funky mod glasses. These are an estate sale find, and I decided to do sets of 4 for choice. So what I ended up having, and David, the choice is going to start at 16.
Okay.
And these are the small juice glasses, and I'm going to get you up close on that design. It's a really mod 1960s black and white line. These are made by Libbey.
You said 16.
They're really, really cute. 16 for choice. So the choice is going to be 4 of the small juice glasses, or you're going to get 4 of these glasses. Now, these are the large tumblers, which are like a 16-ounce glass. And then I have the medium tumblers, which is cool because I never find these in 3 different sizes. So you're going to get 2 of the large and 2 of the medium for your other choice for the set of 4. And again, I thought the black and white is so versatile with so many different decor styles. You know, you could incorporate this into anywhere from mid-century to an 80s style, depending on what you like. Due date to the 60s, again, made by Libbey. And these are, I'm going to show you. So this is the large and this is the medium. So these are more like a 12 ounce, and this is more like a 16 ounce.
Yeah.
So these are really pretty, and you're bidding on a set of 4. So 2 large, 2 medium for the first set of 4. And then I have 4 total of the little small juice glasses for the second set of 4. So I hope that makes sense and isn't confusing. I also threw some little candles in there because I thought, you know, if you don't need glasses, these would really be cute little mid-century looking votive holders as well. And that black and white graphic is just super cool.
Different.
These are not glasses you find very often. There's only one other set out there on the interwebs right at the moment. And I had a hard time identifying what these were because they are more on the rare side. This is the first time I've ever sold this design, and I just thought it was so groovy.
It really is. I like the shape also of the base. How it's a little different.
Yeah, nice and rounded, no defined lip, which I think is pretty cool too. And these are just lovely. Yeah, great for summertime, lemonade, iced tea, an Arnold Palmer, whatever your beverages of choice. But you're going to get 2 large, 2 medium for the first set of 4. And the second set of 4 would be the little juice glasses. And that's a good price for $16. Really cute. And I'm not seeing any interest right at the moment. That is okay. We want to keep it moving. We're almost ready to get to a giveaway here in another minute. So I'm going to throw it back over to David. If you want in on the glasses, $16 for the set of 4. Want to call them whiskey sour glasses or something.
Right.
I know.
Well, they would look amazing with anything like a yellow liqueur, you know, a drink, or like even orange. I think orange would pop really nice.
Ooh, yes, absolutely. So I think they're groovy. If I end up keeping them, I won't be mad about it. They're so cute. So 2 sets of 4. If you are interested, let me know. Throw in 16. Otherwise, we're going to get over to David and do our first trivia question.
Okay, first trivia question. Shall I do $5 Coleman cash?
Yes, let's
do some $5 Coleman cash. So, hey, Laura, it's good to see you. So all we have to do is answer a question. We're going to do a trivia question. The first person we see that answers the correct answer will get $5 Coleman cash, which is good to be used for up to 30 days from today. And 80s trivia is what we play in. So
all right. So this is going to be $5 to the first person to get this question right. What wireless communication devices were popular just prior to the widespread use of cell phones? Think 80s. What wireless communication devices were popular just prior to the widespread use of cell phones?
Adam said walkie-talkie. That's how it worked for me. Yeah.
There you go, Wildflower. That's right. A pager or a beeper. That's right. Mm-hmm. Congratulations, Amy. You got $5 in Coleman cash. Burning a hole in your little pocket. All right.
Cool. You know what's funny? I never had to have a pager. Because when I was in the military, we didn't have pagers. Only like the higher ups had some pagers. Yeah. And so we didn't have to use them. And then by the time I got out of the military, we were using cell phones. So.
Okay, that's crazy. I did have a pager. It was translucent blue, and you could see the innards through it. And I thought it was so cool. 911 411. Okay. Yeah.
Cups and strings, those work really well when you're about 8 years old. It works perfect. Okay, so get off the dang roof, Mom. All right, so I have some fun Ttbsarahc products here. There's no tobacco in here, so let's clarify that. Just the tins. They are older. There's no barcode on them. I think they're around 1950s is what I would guess, maybe early 60s. Great condition. First off, we have the velvet tin. Everybody knows the small ones. This is the big pipe and cigarette tobacco one. And nice round lid. And it is crimped down, so you're not going to cut yourself. So great for a stash, but also if you have like a Ttbsarahc display or primitives or just a man cave, really cool piece to put in there. Great for a riser as well. So that's the first one. And then the second one is the Lucky Strike with the half and half. Love the graphics on this, the colors as well. This lid is a little bit more flat, so I'll show you. Pops open, and it kind of gives you the look of wood on there. There we go. And this one,
no, I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, it's warm. So it still is nice, and it's got some patina, but it just smells like metal, dirty metal. So no tobacco smells or anything left in there, but it closes right up, and you can even set these up in a display together on top of each other and fill in a whole space. I love the vintage advertisement pieces and tins that used to be very popular, and we would use them, and then they would end up in the garage full of screws or plastic bearings or rubber something, and it was like, go get my washers, and they were in the half and half can.
Yeah, that's great. I love the Lucky Strike one too, and that big velvet one is awesome because usually you see little velvets. Mm-hmm. But I love that it's got the big, that big funky knob on the top too. So cool.
Yeah. And it's easy to use. This one for sure is easy to pop open and close. This one's a little tight, but still, but it seals really nice. So great for a stash, but also great for, if you're hiding the chocolates from someone, or, like you want to keep the kiddos out of it, put the chocolates in here. They won't look for them.
There you go. Those are fun too. Any primitive display that you have, they'd be great. Heck yeah. I agree. I love them. Great in your man cave or a Mantiques kind of bathroom. David has all this kind of stuff actually in his bathroom. Yeah. And it's fun to go into his bathroom. Lots of cool guy stuff. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. And these are great, even with your storage, you go into your laundry room and you have different things in there. Anytime we go to an estate sale, the laundry room always has some vintage tins, vintage vases from florals that they didn't want to get rid of. So it's kind of a neat pastime, but also what people still use for keeping some of their goodies from childhood. Like you can make your own little junk jars or joy jars.
Yep.
Joy tins.
Absolutely. Stuff them full of little funsies. Mm-hmm. And I think they make great presents as well. Whether you're gifting like cookies or something like that that's edible, or you just throw a bunch of fun vintage goodies down inside. They do make nice gifts.
They can be a lot of fun. I'm not seeing any interest, so we will bring them back. Put your Tide Pods in there. There's no tobacco smell left, so it's not going to soak up anything. But the velvet tin is 6 inches, and the Lucky Strike is right at 5 inches tall. So I will bring those back for the recap.
Very cool. All right. So next for me, I'm going to start with my little antique books. And these are really cool. These were a fun find, again, from an estate sale over the weekend. And what I ended up finding out about these is that they are truly antique. And they are called the Little Leather Library. And they were made between 1916 and 1923. So that gives them definitely 100 years of goodness. And I'm going to sell these actually in 2 lots. Now, just FYI, if you look at these on eBay or other venues, they go for about anywhere from 12 to 20 each.
Yes.
So I'm going to sell these in lots of 5. I have 2 lots available, and I'm going to start the lots at $44. Okay. Now, the first one in this lot is The Land of Heart's Desire by Yeats. And really great poetry, interesting characters. And you can see on the back of these, this is the same on the back of all of them. It says Little Leather Library. And this is the Red Croft edition. That's what it says right there at the bottom. So Red Croft edition had 102 titles during 1916 to 1923. And these are the green ones that have the little floral borders. Really cute. So this is the first one in the first lot. Then you're going to get this one that is Dreams, which I think is really cool. And Dreams is by Schreiner. Let's read a little excerpt.
These are really cool.
He covered his face with his hands, and he would not listen. And when he looked up again, there were 2 twinkling stars that vanished in the distance, and the long, long night rolled on. All right, so we've got Dreams in this first lot. Then we have the 50 best poems of America, which is various poets, anywhere from Longfellow to Emerson to William Bryant. There are lots of poetry or poems in here. Amy Lowell, Arturo Aniti, Sidney Lanier. So a really cool little poetry book, and all of the bindings on these are good. And it does also say the name of the books on the bindings. Okay. So really neat for 100-year-old little books. We then have The Tempest by Shakespeare in this lot. And that is a great one. Really cool. And here's what the insides look like, FYI. So it is just like in a larger book. You've got all the stanzas and so on. Correct. The last one in this slot is Poems by Robert Browning. So another really neat little one. And with his nostrils like pits full of blood to the brim, and with circles of red for his eye sockets rim, then I cast loose my buff coat, each holster let fall, shook off both my jack boots, let go belt and all. Oh, damn. He took off his jack boots. Okay. So, so this is going to be for the lot of 5. Okay. That's the first lot. Second lot, I'm going to give you the titles in that. This one is The Holy Grail by Tennyson as an Alfred Lloyd. This one is Moo Moo by Turgenev. This one is Friendship and Other Essays by Henry Thoreau. Let's see what he has to say about friendship. Friendship. The friendship that Wadatom testified for Henry as a fur trader was described in the latter's adventures, so almost bare and leafless, yet not blossomless nor fruitless. So it's different stories of friendship. Then we have The Happy Prince, and that is by Oscar Wilde. And then we have, last but not least, in that lot, A Child's Garden of Verses. And this one has poems and The Friendly Cow, all red and white, I love with all my heart. She gives me cream with all her might to eat with apple tarts. She wanders lowing here and there, and yet she cannot stray, all in the pleasant open air, the pleasant light of day. So again, really neat 100-year-old books. They date between 1916 and 1923. That makes them 101 years or older. And they are going to come in a lot of 5. Again, these little books each go for 12 to 20. So I felt like 5 for 44 is a great deal.
That's a great
They
deal.
are really neat little antique leather bound books. And the brand again on these are the Little Leather Library. 102 titles in the Redcroft edition. And these are 10 of them straight from an estate sale. And I just think they are so neat. I'm not seeing any interest as lots. Would you consider selling 3 together? Yeah, I can break them down. If you would rather, if there are several that you just know that you would like, but you don't want the whole lot, I can break them down and sell them for $10 each. So if nobody's interested in the lots, if you are interested in a title or 2 or 3, then throw in $10. That's fine. We can do it that way too. Hey, Nate, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, Mary Causey is in at 44 for the lot. So thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. We're going to do a countdown. Susan, I know I said throw in 10, but Mary threw in 44 for the lot right before, which is how I really would prefer to sell them, just because it's 10 different little books. So if Mary doesn't choose both, Susan, I will piece out what's left. Okay, we can do that. Thank you guys for being kind and understanding. Let's count these little guys down. They are so great. Again, each one, if you look online, goes for $12 to $20 each. So these are going to come in the lots of 5. I'm showing you one lot at a time. And let's start our countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. The one, we're going to call this one Poetry Lot, that has the Tempest and the 50 Best Poems of America. It also has Dreams by Scribner and Land of Heart's Desire by Yeats. Okay, there's my bid end. So let me know, Mary, if you want the Poetry Lot, or if you want the Holy Grail. We'll call this the Holy Grail Lot. Garden Verses, Happy Prince, Friendship and Other Essays, and Moo.
Okay, right. Mary said lot 2, I think, before you said all of that. So you'll probably send it through.
Moo, the one with Friendship and Other Essays and The Little Prince. Perfect. That works. All right. So, Mary, I've got you for lot 2. And then lot 1 was the one with...
For Susan.
Susan Lynn wants the other lot. Okay, that works out great. That works out great, ladies. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Those really are really cool books. And we barely got them before someone else snagged up the rest. So, yeah, got lucky on that one. So speaking of lucky, Sarah found this for me. And I'm a sucker for a lockbox that has its actual key. And she knows that. So she found this for me, and I love it. It is an antique hand-painted tin toll box with the key, the original key. These tollware, I found out, is basically kitchen-related objects that were created from metal and often decorated. So they're like kitchen items. So like a lockbox, not necessarily locking things up in the kitchen, but you could. But it is a working lockbox. So I'll take the key out. That is its original key. And so you unlock it and pop it open. Oh, I locked it. Sorry. So you got to be smarter than the lock. So you unlock it, you pop it open, and just have a nice large lockbox. It measures 11 by 8 by 5. So I was just talking about like the tobacco tins and putting some different mentionables in there. You can always use this for some of your more valued items, or nostalgic type of items, not necessarily things you don't want to burn up in a fire. But this is definitely a nice lockbox. A lot of people had these from their parents, their grandparents, because people stored away old photos from World War II, that type of thing. I will show you the patina. It is dinged in here and there, but all the paint is actually still pretty much intact, and there's no rust.
Found it, I actually thought it was a Ransburg piece because of the meaning of the yellow sunflowers or daisies. And I told David, I'm like, it's got the original key. How epic is that? So yeah, it's a nice old one. Really cool.
It is. And so, if you have little things you want to stow away, ephemera, that type of thing, this is a great box for that. Just got to unlock it. There we go. But it opens up nice and easy. Good age on it. And I did clean it up a little bit. There's still a little bit of dust down inside of it. But it has its original handle completely intact. And the hinge on the back is still in excellent condition compared to what you usually find. Like if you're looking online, most of the hinges are pretty bent up. So it's a great display piece, but you can also hide some stuff down in that hidey hole. So
I think it would be good for a craft room too, if you like to keep buttons or beads or jewelry parts and you're feeling crafty, or if you're having your own yard sale this summer and you need a little cash box that locks. Well, there you go. You've got the key. That's always a hot commodity too. When I'm having a yard sale, I do want something that locks. So handy dandy.
Yes.
Hi, Kathy.
I see your bit. Thank you so much. And you can see it. A bit of Lemmy casket for sure. He likes the yellow. So let's go ahead and count down. Thank you. Sorry, Laza. 11 by 8 by 5.
Nice.
11 by 8 by 5. So
Libby Vladimir.
So I'm going to lock it up, and so I don't hurt it, and let's count it down. Thank you, Kathy. And 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Oh, that is so cool. I know. I loved it. I thought it was neat. And I was like, someone needs this old primitive piece. I can't leave this behind.
I know. These are so great. So great.
I love everything with flowers all spring and summer long too. Flowers are great. So congrats, Kathy.
Congrats, Kathy. All yours. Last Will and Testament. We can put that in there, Pee-wee. Thank you, Kathy.
All right. So are we ready to do some gnomes? Because we have like 3 different rounds of gnomes tonight.
A lot of gnomes.
I'm going to start with my big boys. I have smaller gnomes coming, but I'm going to start with my big guys, and they are so dang cute. And it's funny because I've gotten to know the person that runs this estate sale company, and I love her, and she's a hoot. And when she saw me coming, she's like, "You're here for the gnomes, aren't you?" Yes, yes, I am. I am. So these are going to start at $40 for choice. And these are all the same brand. They're made by Zeho, which is an Austrian company that made the gnomes for this area in West Germany. So they are all marked, FYI. All of them are signed and marked. Zeho W Germany. And they are a hot commodity. If you Google Zeho norms, you want some norms?
You want some normies?
Gnomes, dang it. If you Google Zeho gnomes, they go for like 80 and up each. So I'm offering them for about half of what they go for on these big ones. Right. And my first little buddy that I'm showing is right at 14 inches tall, and his base is 6.5 inches wide. So these are rubber, okay? They're not ceramic. They're not hard plastic. They're kind of rubber, almost like
a hard rubber.
Like a, not celluloid hard, but like, I'll get you in and you can see what I mean. Like thick rubber. And so our first guy is bringing you happy mail. He is a mail carrier, which I think is so sweet. He's got his little mail bag out, and he has his little postcards in his bag. He is in really nice shape. Now he's got a few little areas of paint wear that you can see. And of course he is signed. And Gesh was a signature that basically meant manufactured in Germany. I found out it's not a brand. You'll see people online that's like, oh, the brand is Gesh. It's not a brand. That just means manufactured wear. Like Kamar Hard. Yes, Bridget. Yes. And so they are bigger. Yeah, this guy is 14 inches and he is little biscuit. He's super cute in his boots and he is in nice shape. Now, a lot of times you'll find these and they're super faded because people put them in their gardens. Yeah. And of course the sun really fades them out. Now the history on these little guys. So here's choice number 1. The history on these little guys are interesting. Gnomes were very popular in Germany for many, many years. And they're a part of what I found out is like German forest folk history. And they're the keepers of treasure and wisdom in their folklore. Okay. So this little feller is bringing you a bouquet of sunflowers. Look how good the paint is. And again, when you see these, sometimes their faces turn black because they get that plastic virus, the same that the rubber-faced plush animals get. These get it too with too much sun exposure, and they can turn. And this little guy, I think, is slightly taller than the last one. He's right at 15.5 inches tall. And at his widest spot, he is 7 inches wide. So 15.5 inches by 7 tall. And again, these are the real deal from Western Germany with the Zeho signature from the manufacturer that is actually Austrian. So pretty cool. There's his Zeho marking right there. And he is just darling. Now, these date anywhere from like 60s, 70s, 80s, just depending on when particular designs were made. So this is going to be your second choice, little sunflower guy with his hand on his hip. Super cute. Third choice is decidedly probably my favorite. First of all, can we talk about his side eye? Look at him. And he's got this long Red Riding Hood cape on, which I think is precious. And he is feeding a little deer. So he is darling. Here's his original Zeho gnome signature right there. The bottom of these, they are all numbered, by the way. So this one size-wise is kind of in between the two. We are right at 14 inches tall and 7 inches wide on this guy as well.
Trina wants to know, does the one have pants on or no pants?
All have pants on.
Wayne wants to know. Sorry, Wayne. They all have pants.
Yes, my gnomes have pants. Thank goodness, right? Yeah, so this is going to be your third choice. And again, these were made to symbolize good luck. They symbolize protection, nature, abundance, and fertility. So the gnomes have quite a rich folklore in German history. I think it's fantastic. So again, first choice is our little male guy. His hat is more orange than red. So mailman has the cutie pie little boots on.
Flesh pants.
Flesh pants. Yes, they are pants, Wayne. I promise they have pants on. Second choice was this little feller. And he is super cute. And again, this is half of what the Zeho gnomes go for. So this is a very good price. I could put these on eBay and get more, but especially of course, I want to bring them first. Yeah. So fun. And really, they look just precious together. They are a nice rubber, and the color on all of them. I mean, they have minimal wear, and the color is great on all of them. So they are the big gnomes. Put them outside. They are made to go outside. They do have a drainage hole on the bottom. And you can see that they are numbered as well. These are not the new ones. These are old ones. Anywhere between 60s and 80s is when these were made.
Yeah. Patty's right. I remember, remember when Travelocity gnome first came out, it turned into like a whole thing where people were taking their gnomes with them on travels just for fun.
Yes. Yeah. And taking pictures with them because you could have a Roman gnome and he could go with you. He could deliver your mail, he could pick your flowers, or he can hold the wildlife in your yard, you know? So thank you guys for the bids. I appreciate it so much. I have smaller gnomes coming. If you're not a fan of the big ones, I will tell you where I think these are really spectacular. Outside your front door, or if you have like a covered porch of some sort, these would be great. Anywhere they're not going to maybe get direct sun that would fade out their vintage painting. And again, these were made in West Germany pre-Berlin Wall falling. And I think that history is pretty interesting and rich. And the brand, if you're a Googler and you like to Google stuff, they are large Zeho gnomes. They typically go for about $80, $80 to $100 each. So I'm going to start a countdown, friends. All right. This is going to be for your choice of the 3. And we've got the mail carrier, we've got the deer, and we've got our little sunflower gardener. Okay. Yep. They would make a great gift for mom for Mother's Day too. So, and they do have pants on, Wayne. Yes. So here we go. We're going to count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in.
He's got his khakis. He has his khakis on.
They are absolutely precious. And I'm so glad I got these. I
am too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FYI, David has 2 more coming that are big ones.
They're actually coming next.
I have 3 medium ones coming later. Okay. So Trina, you are, yes, corporation or association, the Gesellschaft. So Trina, you are the winner. Let me know if you would like sunflower, or if you would like the little deer one, or if you would like our mail guy.
Okay. And then Annette at 45.
Excellent. And then Annette, and I think that was everybody, Trina and Annette. Of course, you can take multiples if you like. I would like no pants sunflower man. You've got it, Trina. This little feller is going to come to your house. Super cute. I'm coming, Trina. All right. Annette, let me know if you would like the deer or our little mail carrier friend. They are definitely cousins, and they have on the same boots, which I think is great. Thank you so much. And we will go from there. Annette, just let me know what you want to do. And we do have more gnomes coming, so stay tuned. Yes.
Yeah. In fact, while we're waiting to see what Annette says, I'm going to go ahead and bring my 2 large gnomes now, because Sarah just did all the work talking about them. No, actually, they were next. So I am going to go ahead and show them now. They are about the same size as Sarah's. They're 13 inches tall and 13 and a half or a quarter inches tall. First off, I'm just going to get him up close. Annette wants the mail carrier.
Got it, Annette. Cutie.
The cool brown eyes and great paint. Really nice paint all the way around. He does have a flesh-covered vest over his blue shirt, and he's watering the plants, tipping the water. And he's got his blue pants on with his shoes. His marking is on the backside. So we've got the Zeho back here. With that as well. And he's got a green bow, just kind of tying him up here. I know, I love the watering can. You definitely set these with your plants.
Yes.
And it's kind of fun just to have him looking like he's tending to your garden. So that's your first choice. He's the water boy.
Well, again, if you are interested in the deer one, he's still available too. And we can always throw that in on David's choice as well. So I do have the little cutie with the deer available still as well.
Agreed. And Adam, good eye. Yeah, he's got some floral right on his front.
Oh my gosh, it kind of looks like, you know what?
Potsky, yeah. And yeah, he's kind of sitting up against something. The pole
he's sitting on like an urn.
Like an urn.
Yeah, he's got an urn up his rear end, and he's ready to play flowers and water all your cuties. I think the face on that one is absolutely precious too. I really like his eyes. Oh, that's the other thing. Some of the Zeho and some of the Heisner, which are the other ones I have coming later, have glass eyes. So Some have painted on eyes, some have glass eyes.
And this guy, we thought about holding him onto him till Christmas because he does have, his candlestick, kind of like he's lurking to see what Santa's up to.
Jammies.
He's in his jammies with his butt flap.
Oh my gosh, I love him.
He's heading to the toilet. He's like, I gotta go to the commode.
You too, like if you had a little area in a hallway, heading to bed every night, he would be fun to look at, right?
Yeah, he would. He's sleepy. Yeah, he's got sleepy eyes. And I just love the fact that he's got his hand behind his back. The marking on this one actually has a date, which is pretty cool. So I'll show you. Still marked West Germany, but copyright 87.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah.
So
I like how
that's why, I couldn't believe, and I'll tell you, I've sold these before throughout the years. Yes, wordsmith, it's a Russian variety. Oh my God. But throughout the years, we've sold some of the Heisner gnomes, but I'll be honest, these are the best shape that I have ever found, these garden gnomes. Just the best. Absolutely.
We've never seen them that way, especially here in Colorado. The sun fades things. These were kept indoors, I'm pretty positive, or, away from sunlight. So these definitely have so much life left.
So Laura lived there. Laura, were you there during the fall in 90? Let me know. That's interesting.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
So cute. And then if you want to choose the little deer guy as well in this choice, he is also available from my last turn.
Yeah.
So the deer guy also is still up for choice if you are interested in the little deer. Here is his signature. And again, you can get yourself a gnome, but these are vintage gnomes from Germany, and they're really cool and very collectible.
Very collectible. And there's a ton of different types, so you could definitely make quite the collection. So let's go ahead and count down. We're at 45. Thank you, Annette. These guys measure 13 inches tall to 13 3/4. This guy's
my little deer friend is right at 14 inches tall and 7 inches wide.
Oh, he's full grown then. Okay, that's cool. Okay.
Yes, I am. Okay. I've got the side eye and the red cheeks. Yes, I do.
Right on. All right, well, let's count it down. Just need 4 more, and then you've got the 7 dwarfs. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. No.
They're so cute, Megan. I love them. I know.
And red is like the first thing that fades. So these are like epically nice.
I know. Oh, like that's a good idea. Kiwi, how you doing? I didn't even know you were here.
Oh, yes, clear coat, yeah.
You're supposed to protect them from sun torture.
That's a great idea. So, and that's the winner. So we're going to go watering can, candle, or deer. Yep, watering can, candle, or deer.
And then Patty Rose is right behind Annette at 40.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, so Annette, I got you for the watering can. Congrats. Yeah. And that means, Patty, you get a chance at the candlelight fella, and you get a chance with the deer. So you can put in both, or you can put in candle or deer, and that would be for 40.
You can take them both. Yes.
Or you can take
right. Oh, Patty wanted the watering can too. That is okay. I understand. The ones for the garden are so fun.
Yes. So we'll bring these other back.
Yep, they'll come back for the recap, and they are available. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm so glad they found a home. They're so cute.
It's time for a giveaway.
Time for a giveaway. Okay. So I am going to give away these little dolly dingle ornaments. They all have a little hole in their head. You're going to get 1, 2. I love that one. Look at her hands in her pockets. 3, 4. Super duper cute. So you're going to get actually 5. I'm sorry. I don't know where I came up with. Apparently Sarah can't count. I have 5 little dolly dingles that you are going to get sent to you if you answer my 80s trivia question correctly. Here we go. Okay. What hairstyle was described as business in the front, party in the back?
Dang, I got that one.
Oh my gosh, my 8th grade boyfriend had one of these, and I thought it was so cool.
That's so lame. So lame.
It's a bad deal. Homeschool Lou in for the mullet win. Congrats. I love it. Lou, you have little Dolly Dingles coming your way. Congratulations, Lou.
Congrats.
Make sure I put your info, honey, so I can get you your freebies, and email me. I think I have it already, Lou, actually.
Yes, we do. We do.
Okay, perfect. So I've got you down for the Dolly Dingles. Congratulations, and thank you. Thank you.
Yes, and it is kind of like the beaver cut. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And so it's your turn.
It is. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, it is my turn. Okay. Cool beans. All right. This, we'll go away from gnomes for a moment and do some fantastic kitsch. Look.
Ooh,
It is Lefton. And I am pricing it based on a little chip here on the ear. And see that blue flower right there? It has lost the bottom part. So there's a little chip on the flower, little chip on the ear. Otherwise, this guy is in awesome shape, which I'm kind of amazed because that tail is very scary and windy and angry. So based on condition, I'm just starting this guy at 32. It is absolutely gorgeous. Typically, these go 55 to 75. So 32, I felt like, is a fair price with the little bit of damage that she has. She has her original blue rhinestone eyes. And then you've got that awesome spaghetti trim that adorns the little pink and blue flower garland that goes all the way around her neck. How cute is that? And then look down at her feet. You've got also the same trim with the little spaghetti bursts and then the pink and blue flowers on each foot. So super sweet. She does have her original Lefton made in Japan tag on her belly. She dates to the 1950s and she's gorgeous. Really a pretty figurine. And what I like about her is, first of all, you've got the motion in the tail, which I think is really sweet. But you have that elongated mid-century neck, legs, tail style. Here's her backside. Isn't she darling? She's just beautiful. And such a neat piece with the iridescence. I don't know if you can see it. It picks up a really pretty oil slick in the white. So you've got all of the pink, purple, green colors in her iridescent. And her little rhinestone aqua eyes are just great. And she measures size-wise. She's a pretty good sized figurine. She is right at 8.5 inches tall. And at her widest spot, she is 6 inches wide. So she is a nice sized figurine. She sits just great. You can see also on her little foot, she is numbered. And anytime you see these little iridescent guys with the rhinestones and the little applied flowers and the spaghetti trim, they are 1950s. Yes. And I love the luster on them. So pretty. Yeah. So 32 for her, which is a great price. Normally I would start her around 55 if she did not have damage, but because she does have a little chippy on the ear, which is not a huge deal breaker, but I want you to compare. And then she did lose the bottom of that little blue flower, but she displays wonderfully. No breaks in that tail or repairs, which is crazy. Yeah, she reminds me of that Pokemon. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. I just think she's precious. So I felt like someone needs her in their kitsch display. Such a cutie. I know lots of great cat collectors out there. And she's very spring with her little flowers. And she's just really a neat mid-century piece.
Yeah, very flowy.
There's also other pieces that go with her. There are dachshunds that are kind of tall and standing. There's also different kinds of dogs and other molds for the face of the cats. There's more of a widened out, elongated kind of face as well. She also does have a partner that would stand next to her, and the partner has the same kind of pose, but the tail is slightly different. So if you are a collector that likes these kinds of kitschy goodnesses, just such a cutie. Thank you, Susan, for your bid of 32. I appreciate it. I think she is wonderful. And let's start a countdown on this gorgeous figurine. Again, she's 8.5 inches tall, quite a big girl, and 6 inches wide at the widest point in her little feet. Okay. Thank you, Susie, for your bid of 32. We're looking for 33 if anybody else wants to get in on her. And we are starting a countdown now. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She sits wonderfully flat too. She's not wonky. She sits flat and nice, so you don't have to worry about her falling over.
Right.
Thank you so much for your bid, Susan. Yeah, I know. I love this kind of stuff. Anytime I see the elongated kitty necks, I go crazy. So there's my bid in from Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa. Susan, congrats. She is coming to you for 32. She's so cute.
Congrats,
Enjoy.
Susan.
Yay.
All right. So, I love selling small shelves. I love keeping them too. Now, I have one just like this, so I'm not keeping it. Before I get any further, I just wanted to show you this back slat is cracked, but it's still in there. A lot of times they will be kind of cracked or whatever. But I just wanted to note that it doesn't affect the display. Once you hang it, it stays together. But I'm starting this at 48. It's this Coca-Cola bottle holder, which makes for, I would say, the best little shelves. There is a lot of wear on the outside, but you can definitely see that it's Coca-Cola from far away. This one was actually done in Greeley, Colorado. That's about almost 2 hours away from here. Kind of farm country, but really cool place. A lot of cool universities. But this is measuring right at 12 by 18. So it's a nice large size for your littles. Each square, I think, is like 2.5 or 3. Let me double check. Yeah, about 2.5 by 2.5 on the squares. And what I like about this one is you do have the Coca-Cola on the inside as well. So on the inside, you can see like almost, just the plain wood with just the red paint on it. So just a great piece. Also, I've seen them just used stacked up and have things like plants in them and that kind of thing. You can do a lot of fun things with it.
That's such a neat idea to put little starter seeds in them. That's a great idea too. You could just block out the ends and have the handles.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. We actually have this same one in our family room.
Yeah, we do. Otherwise, we would definitely keep it. But they're so great for your littles. I'll just show, even glass pieces. I know this already sold, so I don't usually like to do that. But even a glass piece looks great inside that wood. It still pops out.
Really cute.
For shipping, for shipping, no problem shipping. It's 18 by 12. It's pretty lightweight. So with Pirate Ship, it's going to get to you affordably. Yeah, small pottery pieces look great in these, especially, with the wood. And looks great.
He has one actually above his desk where he's sitting with those same little cubbies, and it's just stuffed with little tiny funsies.
So 48 is all I'm asking. Shipping's not going to be horrendous. It does still have all of its metal braces on each corner, which is always nice to have those. Just keeps it a little bit stronger. And then when you're wanting to hang it on the wall, I would hang it going this way, and that keeps that crack from being an issue at all. And really, you could wood glue it to clamp it shut if you wanted to, but once it's hanging, it's going to stay still. And you just hang it right here on this lip. And that's how they had it at the home that we found it. So I'm not seeing any interest, so I will go ahead and bring it back for the recap. Once again, 48 Coca-Cola from Greeley, Colorado.
Very cool. Yeah, such a perfect miniature shelf. And the back is not a deal breaker because it's not going to matter once it's hung. Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
Teeny bottles. Oh, that's such a fun idea, Jennifer. I love it. That's cool. Kathy said she has 5 of them. I think we have 4 actually. 4. Ours are in different parts of the house, and we use
that too. Mm-hmm. And highly explosives as well. So we have a lot of fun boxes.
Is that the one in your office? Is it an explosive one?
Well, there's the Coca-Cola. We have high explosives, dangerous. And then the other one is the regular wood. Hey, don't you know?
No, don't you know? Good to see ya. You know. All right. So next up for me is totally fun. And I dug this out of a basement full of dolls. Okay. And literally this was in the back. And I was super excited about it. Why? Because it's got the original box. So as you can see, it's MC is the brand. MC stands for Max Carl. All right. I'm starting this at $38 because it is in working condition, and it's this one. It's the little woodpecker with the stump. So I'm going to show you. Okay. So it's got its original tag was $4.98 from Colorado Springs, Colorado, from Levine's. And then this was $1.99 special. That's not what I paid for it, but I thought that was funny. It got marked down. So look at this adorable vintage toy. Super cool. Some of you guys remember we got into a wind-up toy treasure trove last year, about this time last year. And I found Chompy the bunny, same brand. So this has its original sticker right here. And it is made where? West Germany, where all the cool stuff apparently was made back in the 50s and 60s. I don't know. So you've got a little wind up, and he works. And I'm going to wind it. Hold on. Let me wind it free flow so you can see. The little bird has glass eyes, and he is velvet. His little body is velvet. And he is just absolutely darling. These toys go for usually $50 and up, and that's without the box. I have the original box for mine, and I think it is so cool. This dates to the early 1960s, and I think it's such a fun toy, especially if you have kiddos around or you love bird watching yourself. You just wind his little crank here, and this little feller just goes to town.
And you can tell that they've kept it. The previous owners kept it in the box, put away most of its life, I think, because there's no dust on it, no dust on the inside. The mechanics are perfect.
Yeah, and it's got these little plastic like pine needles around the tree, which I think is just so cute, and like a little sprig of something here. And he's on a tree, and there's his original tag. Again, for a vintage toy collector, this piece is epic. There's his little mechanics on the bottom. There are little feet that you can see that he sits on, and such a neat little guy. Let me show you his little eye again while he's still. Classic woodpecker design, and just so dang cute. I love it. Now the toy itself, let me tell you size. We are at 9.5 inches tall by 5.5 inches wide. So it's just a lot of fun. And again, thrilling for me to find the box. And what is so neat about the box is it shows the other toys in this line. Again, Max Carl is the brand, very famous toy maker. West Germany, dates to the early 60s. So here's your woodpecker. We've got an elephant, a penguin. I think that one is so cute. I would love to find the penguin. A little clown and a circus, a little monkey guy, a little show pony, a little sailor, a little beef eater feller. And then we've got the drum majorette and a poodle. So really cool, and it fits back in its box just perfectly. I'll show you how he's a little pecker one more time.
Everybody needs a house pecker.
I know. I think he's so rad. You'd have to fight the grandbaby for this, probably, Karen. Yes. Isn't it cool, though?
I love any wind-up toy that does stuff like this.
And the fact that it's still working after all these years. I swear to you, this was just crammed back in that basement for years and years and years. I found it behind a whole bunch of stuff. That's the good part about estate sales. Go in and dig, and you just never know what you might unearth. And this was from the basement that made us cough. By the time we got out of this estate sale, we knew about the basement. So I am going to start a countdown. We are at 38 with Annette. If anybody else wants to get in on my little pecker, then definitely do so now or forever hold your peace. We'll wind them up one more time with the original box, West Germany from the 60s. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. Oh, Helen.
We almost got through it without talking about it, but that's the way it goes.
Grandbaby's not happy her darling won't share the toys. I understand, though. You know what? Someday she will get to play with all the toys, but for now, they are yours, Miss Karen. Love this. There's the bid end. Annette, congrats. Such a cool pickup. I'm so glad it went to you because I know what kind of collection you have. So congrats, Annette. Thank you so much, guys.
Awesome. Yeah, that was a beautiful find. So also from an amazing estate sale, I have 3 different pieces of this collection, and we're going to choice them out just depending on what you're looking for or if you need to add to your collection. This is from the 30s. It's Cobalt Blue Hazel Atlas set. And this bar set has all of the different pieces. You know, they have the glasses, the high balls, low balls, juice glasses, tumblers, ice buckets, and all that stuff. So first off, we have the shaker. It has its original metal lid, shaker top with the cap. Hey, good to see you. Hazel Atlas made some of the really cool barware. And I want to say this was the Traveler series in the 30s or something like that. They had different traveling type of pieces. So this is the sailboat, and you can see those really cool seagulls flying around. It's in excellent condition. All of the white and the detail is still there. Nothing has been scrubbed off. And it's usable. It's nice and clean. The lid is in great condition. So you can actually shake your cocktails with this and serve. Yeah, I love it for a display, especially with some Americana stuff coming around during the summertime. Would look great.
It's so good. And you could put it in a red, white, and blue display.
Yeah, totally.
For summer, you could also tie it in with anything nautical. Yes, Karen said it's one of their most collectible patterns.
It is.
And I had never seen the ice bucket or the shaker before. It's in really good. I don't think it was used, honestly.
No, and they're in such good condition. Now, the shaker alone usually goes for 50 to 70, especially in good condition like this. So it is a really good price. We like to pick for the cheapest we can get, so we can pass that on. So each piece is going to be $32 for choice. And I'm going to show you the small ice bucket. This one is the small, like, table side ice bucket that you can have while you're making your drinks. And it has that nice thick lip. Can also be used like as a shaker, I think. But yeah, you've got the sailboats going all the way around. Once again, in excellent condition. Hazel Atlas from the 30s. This one is actually going to come with 4 of the original spoon stirrer sticks. So they are
Atlas cute. How often do you ever find ice buckets with black stir sticks? We both were like, this is so cool.
I know. And so they fit in nicely. So you can send them in and display them that way. Or you can just put them in a different display. So that's your first ice bucket. That's the smaller one that measures about 4.5-inch diameter. So the diameter 4.5, and I don't know, about 4.5 inches tall. The second ice bucket that I have is the larger one. This one's great for at the bar, you know, or on your bar cart full of ice. No less, you did not miss that. This one here has a nice thin lip all the way around. No chips, no flea bites, nothing like that. So it's also in excellent condition. And it comes with 4 of the glass stir sticks. And these are not the spoon ones. They're the ones with the little ball tops. So if you were to put them in there, they kind of get sucked up in there. But they're nice to have, like if you have a little shot glass to display them with it. So that way you can get your ice and have that. So
this is a good price on these.
It is. That's a really good price. The diameter on this one is 5.5. So on the diameter, you can kind of see the difference between the 2 ice buckets. But when they're together, they are the same height. So if this is basically the hard, these are the hardest parts of the collection to grab. The rest of the glasses and things you can fill in slowly over time. But this is like about the best start you can get on this set. So those are the choices. And once again, stir sticks come with each of these. I just don't want to hold them up there and have any kind of damage issues.
What a cool set. And that Cobalt is gorgeous. And of course, Hazel Atlas is very collectible, does retain its value. And the fact that you got the stir sticks with these, that's pretty next level. We'll never find that again, like ever.
No, I agree. And that's the good thing about going to estate sales is you can find things that someone else has collected over the years and kept together and pristine. Yeah. So it's a great way to get those finds that you can't necessarily find anymore.
Lori, we are at 32, looking for 33. If you are interested, this is for choice. 2 of the ice buckets come with stirs, and then you get the big shaker as well. And these are 1930s Hazel Atlas sailboat pattern. And Lori might be caught up in the lag too. So Maud, you might want to help her. Yeah.
So she probably can't even hear us talking right now. The ice tongs that they used for these were stainless steel tongs. You can definitely find those at any like Goodwill. You can find different ones, like the little bear claw types are usually the best. But so they would have just the regular old tongs.
Sorry, I saw the rolling sticks and I was like, no.
I know. I stopped them. So we're going to go ahead and count down. Karen Williams is in at 32, and she knows what we got. She's got a cool bar card, too. So if anybody else wants to get in, you can. This is for choice of large ice bucket with 4 stirs, smaller ice bucket with 4 spoon stirs, or the large shaker with cap. Very cool. All together. So let's count them down. 15. Oh, the shaker is 9 inches tall, just to give you an idea, and these are 4.5 inches. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I see Lori in at 33. Thank you, Lori. Glad we were able to get you squared away there.
And Mods, if you could let Lori know what she needs to send, because Lori is a brand new customer. And welcome, Lori. Thank you for being here. It's great to see you.
Yes.
And there's the bid.
So, Lori, you get to choose first. We'll go mixer, large ice bucket, or small ice bucket. Or you can do all 3. Or you can do all 3.
Thank you. That was making me so nervous. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
I was having anxiety. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then Karen behind Lori, let us know which one or ones that you would like. Yes. So Lori, let us know in the comments. Okay. She wants the mixer. Okay, you got it, Lori.
Congrats, Lori. And then Karen, let me know if you're interested in the large or smaller ice bucket, both coming with stir sticks.
Yes.
And I'll just watch the comments. Thank you, guys.
And Lori, if you would make sure to email to ttbsarahc@gmail.com. I need your PayPal email. If you don't have a PayPal, that's okay. Any email will work, and I'll send you a link to pay. Invoices will go out tomorrow, and I need your shipping address and your YouTube name. Karen is passing. Okay. No worries.
No worries. All right. So I'll bring the ice buckets back for the recap.
All right. Fantastic. Such killer finds, David. Those are awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Let's see which way to go. All right. I have quilts, guys. I have quilt choice. And all of them are in what I would call as is condition. But to me, these are not cutter quilts. You know, sometimes they'll say, oh, it's a cutter, it's beyond damage. No, they're not. These are not. This only has one little area of issue, and it is a 1930s feed sack quilt. This one is quite old, and I've got 3 different quilts to show you. 2 I have up here, 1 David has down there.
Oh, right, right.
Okay. Put us next to each other, and I'm going to show you. We'll show them to you kind of one at a time, kind of all together.
What's the starting price?
$48 for choice.
Okay.
And this one has one square that is torn and it's pink. So it would be a super duper easy fix if you sew. This is the little square that is torn and it's on an edge. So you could easily replace that or sew it up. But I wanted you to know that is the little area of damage. And then the pink, it's funny because I think it must have had to do with that fabric because the rest of these fabrics have really held in there. And then here's his little pink sister. Also, the pink has damage there. So there's two little spots with damage, and that is it on this one. This is from an estate sale. It is hand tied and hand sewn. And I just want you to look at all of the different patterns. These fabrics are so good. Here's the back. It's kind of like a royal blue, and you can see all of the little hand-tied markings on the back. It does have one little rip right here on the back side where this has separated from the batting. Again, that literally just needs to be sewn up. There is nothing wrong with this. So it is beautiful. And size, let me tell you size. This one is 64 by 82. And I was so drawn in at all of the gorgeous feed sack patterns and different materials. Got everything from swirly to polka dots. I just think it's gorgeous. It's really, really a pretty quilt. So this one is going to be choice number 1. And again, 82 by 64. It's a nice thin quilt. The batting in it is what I would call really probably more of a light batting. So it's not going to be super heavy. I would wash this one carefully with the little areas that have damage, or just sew them up and then wash it. Okay. Yeah. So really, really great. I couldn't leave it behind because again, the fabrics on this are just amazing. I absolutely love it. Yeah. And so much color and so pretty and all the little hand tied spots. So again, this is choice number 1. And this one is a square patchwork quilt. Okay. So choice number 2 is David. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I get to go. All right. So I'm going to unfold it.
Now this one is really thin. I feel like the batting on this one is worn out in some spots. So it's really a perfect lightweight summer quilt. And it's got this huge design with the green points and then the hot pink and the orange. It's gorgeous.
Let me back up the camera, see if I can get the whole thing in.
Okay, perfect. David, I know you had the measurements down there on this one.
It was 80 by 78.
80 by 78. Yes, perfect summertime quilt. And again, this one you could take the backing off and replace the backing or replace the batting rather, because I feel like it's just worn thin in some spots, but it still has so much life left.
Absolutely.
It is hand pieced and hand sewn. And then I think it was finished with a machine. So yeah, it's super sweet. It has a pale blue border that goes around the side. The back side is just a nice white.
Sorry.
And you're good. You froze up a little bit. It's really a pretty one. But yeah, the batting is kind of worn thin in it. Other than that, it's great. But it displays great. Like if you have it on a bed, you can't tell.
No, it's backlit.
Like sunlight or something, you know.
Right. It's backlit right now, and it still doesn't really show that up. So
no. So I thought the hot pink and the purple and the blue was just gorgeous. And then the sides have that pale blue all the way around. And again, it's in good shape other than it is just a thinner, like summertime quilt.
Yes.
All right. And that is choice 2. Choice number 3 is this gorgeous one. Look at this. This has baskets all over it. And they are hand pieced and hand sewn. And what is spectacular about the baskets is whoever made this kept all the baskets uniform in design. And what I mean by that is, okay, so like, remember this is plaid on a corner and that's plaid on a corner. You go to the next basket, and it's built the same way. And it was so well done. I was like, is this manufactured? No, it is all hand pieced, hand stitched feed sack as well. This one, based on the material and the stitching, would date to 40s, 50s. And it is pink all the way on the front. The only issue with this one is it has a little bit of dinginess on this edge. And if I were you, I would take some bleach and just go along there. I didn't want to do it because it's so old, and I'm leaving that up to the buyer. Okay. But that is the only issue, is this little part of the edge is a little dingy. Other than that, this is excellent. Now this one, size wise, is 84 by 82. So it's kind of almost a square. And I think that would fit probably a queen. Yeah, it's gorgeous. And this one is a little thicker than the previous two. And it is just absolutely stunning. And it has the baskets all, some of the baskets are sideways, and then some are upright. So the ones on the side are sideways. I feel like I'm doing a terrible job. I have such a hard time showing blankets up here because it's so
tight
small.
space. Tight space.
It is. So $48 is an excellent deal for any one of these. They're absolutely beautiful. And I like the weight on this one. This one is what I would call probably like a medium weight. Really snuggly and soft. All of them are very, very soft and very pretty. And I just thought this pink was stunning. And then the back side is just white. Okay. So it's just kind of like an off-white on the back. And again, measurements on this one is 84 by 82. Okay. And then on my first one, with all of the fantastic feed sack material, this one is 64 by 82. And then David's is, what is it, babe? 80
by 78.
80 by 78. Okay, there
Just
we go.
about square.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get you up close on some of these patterns.
Right,
so cute. I absolutely love all the old fabrics. That's what draws me to the quilts is, you know, I love color. I love rainbow stuff, but I love all the fabrics that they use because you just don't see these fabrics anymore. Like, look at this. This one is so mod and cute. I just love them. All right. So I'm starting a countdown. I see all of your bids. Thank you guys so much. This will be for choice of quilt. This is number 1. David has number 2, the big star. And then number 3 is this gorgeous pink basket print. So I'm starting to count down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Thank you guys for all of the bids. Thank you so much. I know I love old quilts. They remind me of my grandma. And I have several of my grandmas, and I always try to pick them up when I can find them at a decent price. So these were all estate finds over the weekend. Aren't they great?
They are. And comfy. All right, there's our bid in. So it's going to be Smalls, and then Folk Art, and then Robin, and then Nancy. So Smalls, you get your first choice.
Okay, and then Folk Art and Robin. Thank you guys so much for all the bids.
Yes. Small one basket.
Pink baskets. Don't blame you one bit. Such a cute one. And then Folk Art from the Heart is going to pass.
So Robin's next. And then it'll be Nancy. So Robin's next.
Okay.
And Robin's passing. So Nancy, let us know.
Well, I'm glad that was a good break for you, Smalls. Thank you.
And after Nancy, it'll be Mary and then Verlaine.
Mary and Verlaine.
Nancy's passing, so let's go to Mary.
And then Verlaine. Okay.
And I'm looking to see if there's anybody else in that we haven't called out. Oh, Jennifer Moore is in there as well at 51.
Okay. Which
So
is still a wonderful deal. Okay,
yeah.
Nancy passed, Mary passed. I think everybody was going for the basket one. Was there anybody that was bidding? So we are at Verlaine and
Jennifer.
And Jennifer.
Verlaine wants the star.
Okay, you got it, Verlaine. Good choice. It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
And Jennifer, I think, actually may be Sim, sweetie, you are caught up in the lag, I think. Your 48 came in after the bid. After the bid in, hun. Okay. David,
let's see.
Was it Verlaine that took the star? Who took star?
It was Verlaine, yes.
Okay, you got it, Verlaine. And then behind Verlaine was
Jennifer wanted the first one.
Okay, and Jennifer got the first one. Congrats, Jennifer.
Congrats, Jennifer.
Thank you guys so much for loving the awesome quilts. And yay, congratulations, you guys. They're beautiful.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, gotcha, Sim. Thank you, sweetie. They all were claimed. Thank you so much. All right, David, I know I made you work on that last one, but it's back to you, babe.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just getting my light back. All right. So, yeah, it's a nice workout. Congrats, everybody. Yeah, those are.
Thank you, Jennifer and Verlaine. And congratulations, Miss Smalls. That was so exciting. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so this is my favorite find of the week. I think just because I've never been able to afford to grab one of these, and it was at an estate sale. And it also still has the graphics on the bottom, which is pretty amazing for a piece like this, because they always got rusted out and used and tossed away. So this is antique, early 1920s, maybe a little bit before 1920s, but I'll tell you why I don't know for sure. This is the Woodman. It was patented in 1878. Wow. So when you look at this, we have the trademark patent already here. And then down here, we have the 60 years. So this one was put out as a 60-year anniversary type of piece. So that would have been right around 1920, 1922, somewhere in there. The first ones didn't have the patent, but they just had the Woodmans on there for the beware. And these were actually introduced, these particular brand were introduced through the Wine History Project. These were made in Michigan. And the project was basically trying to help wineries get all of the most out of the potential. You don't need, at the winery, you don't need to spray for bugs and all that stuff, but you do need, or you don't need the bees to pollinate, but you do need the bees to come in and pollinate different flowers that are wild around the winery area, because then those bees come over and then they'll pollinate around the grapes. So, and it also,
that's neat.
The smoke causes this
thing. That's really cool.
Yeah, and the smoke, I didn't know this, but it causes the bees to slow down. It disturbs the way they can talk to each other or communicate. So then what that does is it just makes it to where they stick around. You're not going to get hurt by them, and you can manage your fields. So, this one you could only get back in the day, and I'm talking like early 1900s, via mail order. So the Wine History Project, they had different ads, and you can order this, and they were basically promoting to get the wineries all going and prominent. Yeah. So you have the bellows with the vinyl on it. The original ones were actually done early in the mid 1800s, would have had leather, but these are the vinyl. But what's cool is the bellow is still intact. You can close it down and open it, but I don't do that because you don't want to crack the bellow just because of overtime, but it does still function.
Okay, so dumb question.
Yes.
What the bellow actually squeezes the steam out of the top?
So you have the smoke containing contents in here. So it'll smoke out of here. But then you just close and open this, and then it makes the smoke kind of shoot out.
Waft out.
Yeah. Yep. So it's a very cool industrial antique piece. I would consider it, primitives, but honestly, they still make stuff like this in the 70s and 80s. I think they still make them today. Obviously newer and nicer and all that, but this is, how it started. It has this original hanging chain that someone had to hang it up, so it is just an amazing piece of history. And if you are into wine, I mean, it goes with a wine collection, because wineries were really what made these guys get known and used. So back in the day, finds is in at 30. I'm counting it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, Back in the Day Finds. Love this find. And it's slightly cleaned off, but I didn't polish her up or anything. I like to keep the patina on there. So you do still have some dust in there if you want to clean it out.
Very cool. And there's the bidet.
And you could definitely set it up like this so you can see the smoker and the
yes.
So,
that's how it was at the estate sale. It was set up on that end, so you could see the advertisement and the metal, which was really cool. So,
well, Back in the Day Finds, I got this for you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Back in the Day. And if you would just email us at ttbsarahc@gmail.com. I need your username here on YouTube. I need your real name and the email address that you would like me to send your PayPal invoice to. So congrats, Robert. Thank you so much. Thank you, Karen Williams, for telling Robert about it. Thank you. I love word of mouth in the chat. You guys are great. Thank you so much for that. And Lori, that made a purchase earlier, I do not have your email info, hun. So if you could please email us, that would be great. So Lori, that made the purchase earlier, that was a new customer, Lori. If you would email us right here, and that way we have your info. Hi, Lucinda. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. So where do I go next? Oh my gosh. I've got everything I have tonight. I really love. So let's do these. These are so freaking cool. And they are going to be for choice. I'm starting them at $38 for choice. And this is some stunning crewel work that I got into. And yes, I took it right off the wall from the estate sale. I sure did.
Yes,
I just
you did.
That wall. David can attest to this.
Yep.
So these are 17.5 by 8. There's 2 to choose from, and they match. So the first one is this gorgeous bundle of daisies. And do you see the candle wicking, little French knots here? That is so cool. You've got little red florals, and then you've got the daisies that go up. The blue kind of reminds me of lupine, like mountain lupine. But can we talk about the fern and the amount of embroidery that took? It's on like a black, which almost feels kind of like a heavy canvas, but it's more kind of like a burlap material. And OMG, this is so good. So good. The little frame had an area of damage I wanted to know. Oh, it's right there. Right? It's not very noticeable, but you could really go over that with white if you wanted to. I don't like to touch things up. I'm going to leave that to the buyer. But you could go over it with white and it would just blend right back in. So gorgeous crewel work, beautiful hand embroidery. And these in this particular pattern date to the 60s. These are older and they are gorgeous. They're finished really nicely on the back. You do have a little hanger right there ready to go. Of course, they could lean against a wall as well, but ready to hang on a nail. Again, 17.5 by 8. So 17.5 tall, 8 wide. So that's one. Here's the second one, and they match. Look at this one. OMG. So vibrant and gorgeous. I love the stems. I love the handiwork. Someone worked their butt off on these. Yeah. And I think that's the most special part to me when I find them. I always think about how long it took somebody to make these pieces and how proud of themselves they must have been when they got done. You even have up here at the top, you've got the pussy willow, you've got a yellow tulip. These are kind of almost like a poppy and then some little blue accent flowers. These look like a violet or vinca. I'm not sure, but I just absolutely think they're stunning. This one is the same size, 17.5 by 8. And it does have a little, just like the other one, this one has one on the opposite corner right there. So again, if you want to go over that with a little bit of white paint, you're good to go. But I'm going to leave that up to the buyer. And again, you're on this black, what is almost kind of like a linen. It may be linen. I'm not sure. It's soft though. It almost feels like it's been brushed or something.
Yeah.
Very soft, very pretty. And
the colors just pop on the black.
Yeah. These were hanging on either side of the door jamb. So what was super funny is I had grabbed this one first. And then I came back through the room and I'm like, oh my God, there's 2. So of course I had to grab the other one. Yeah. I know they are. Yes. Nancy said, I've done some crewel embroidery in the past and some of the stitches are very difficult. Yes. These I think are good examples of different crewel embroidery. You have several different styles. You have long stitches and short. You have the little French knots. They're just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful pieces. I was so excited about these. Second one resembles a butterfly bush. Yes, we actually have a butterfly bush in our backyard.
Yeah.
Love it. So I'm going to start a countdown. If anybody else wants to get in on these, you can throw out 39 now. And they are, again, 17.5 by 8. So 17.5 tall, 8 wide. They both have hangers on the back ready to go. They are nicely finished. Peony and delphinium. Thank you, Damien. I appreciate that. It's always nice to know what the exact flowers are. So just stunning. This is for your choice. We're looking for 39 or more. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for the bid end. Aren't these amazing?
They are. It's the black background that just gets me.
They pop. Really pop on the black background.
The greens on the leaves, you can see the different tones making the shading. Like,
I know. They're just gorgeous.
Insane.
Yeah. And this is a good price too. These were, I found this one for $75 earlier. Okay, Karen Chase, I know you collect these. Congrats. They are coming to you. Thank you so much. They are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So my next find, this is a very, I would call it a high dollar item. So this is made in Brazil. I think that'll help pop. Maybe. No, you know what? Let's do the black background like Sarah had. Yes, that helps. So this is made in Brazil. It does have a little tag on the bottom, but you can't see what's on there besides just like a 5. But this is a Brazilian hand-carved rose quartz and amethyst crystal and it has agate for the beak. We have black obsidian for the eyes. This is all rose, the rose quartz that is hand-carved, all applied together with the polished silver or silver. Let's see, it's this. What did I find? Silver plated. So some of them are gold plated, some of them are silver plated. I think these are silver.
Yeah.
So you have that nice precious metal going on down to the amethyst. And these were made in, parrots, different birds, different figures. This is the hummingbird, and it is just absolutely beautiful. I'm going to just kind of turn him around. He's about 5 inches in height. And I'm starting at 72 because these do actually go up way above 150. They are extremely valuable and precious stones. So I want to get you in on the amethyst first. So I want to show you all of the little details inside the actual amethyst. You can see elements of the earth that got captured over time in there. Little floral pieces or something. And it kind of looks like the hummingbird is going after the little pieces of stuff that's inside the amethyst. Perza, I see you're 72. Thank you so much.
It's just beautifully made. It has issues, and the rose quartz is just I love rose quartz anyway. And
the rose quartz is absolutely beautiful. I hope it's coming in true to color, almost fleshy.
Gorgeous.
But you can See, and it sits on that stone. You've got the kind of the textured raw material on the backside to kind of finish it off, and then the front side you've got the amethyst.
These pieces with the quartz and the amethyst that are in good shape start around 130 and go up from there. So this is a reasonable price for this piece. And again, the reason we started a little higher is because if we put it on eBay, we would probably start at about 130. It's absolutely, it's a stunner. And yes, Les, it is carved all from one piece of rose quartz, and then his little beak is agate.
Yes, and what's really cool is, I mean, it's a 3-piece put together. You've got the amethyst down here, and then the metal actually goes down into the stone. So you got drilled holes where they go into. So you can see I can kind of pop it up and down. I'm leaving it in there, but it is all complete with 3 different pieces. And what's cool is I wrote some stuff down. Hummingbirds are represent intelligence and beauty, devotion and love, even good luck. So anytime you have a hummingbird around the house, it's supposed to be good luck and represent beauty. The rose quartz is a stone of unconditional love and healing. So if you like that kind of stuff, it really does have healing properties. And the amethyst also, stone of peace is what it's considered, and helps your mind flow freely. So I need to hold on to that even more. But yeah, the black obsidian, protection and purification. Like, it has so much to it. It is just a nice earthy piece to have in your home. And the couple that had this, they traveled to Brazil long time ago, and they decided this is a piece that they wanted to take home and have in their bird collection. So absolutely love it. Terza is in at 72.
This estate sale. Victoria said at her antique mall, a seller has this exact piece for $165. So
they are
valuable. They are. And if you ever find these when you're out and about for a decent price, they, like I said, they start around 130. So snatch them up. They're valuable and collectible. And of course, these stones are lovely to have in your home.
They are. And that rose quartz is so nicely carved. You can see all the feathers and little pieces going on through, no chips of any sort. It is just
carved. That is carved by hand. Like
hand carved, yes.
Yeah.
Hand carved, and the stones, everything applied and put together by hand. So it measures 5 inches tall, and it's just a beautiful piece. So let's count it down. Terza is in at 72. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It end. Pretty bird.
Such a good one. Yeah, I know. I love it.
I love everything that's trapped in here.
I know. Fantastic piece. We were so excited. The rose quartz. Oh, she's just glowing right now.
Yeah.
So Terza actually has a piece like this that her dad gave her years ago. So I'm so thrilled you got it, Terza. It went to the right person, and I'm so glad it went to you, sweetie. Congratulations. Thank you, Terza. Yay! I love that. Love it. All right, Les, I have a piece that I know you're interested in. And if you're easily offended by nudity that is of the mid-century variety, avert your eyes. Or if you have kids watching and you don't want them to see this, let me know. Here's your disclaimer, okay? I'm going to show boobies and all because it's art and I love it. It is signed. This is an original oil. I'm starting this at 84. And she is absolutely stunning. The motion in her hands and her body is beautiful. And if you look at her face and her hair, who is this? It's Betty Page, right?
Right.
I mean, instantly when I saw it, I was like, that's Betty Page. It has to be Betty Page. And it is such a fantastic piece. It has 2 holes right here. It has 2 holes right here, 2 holes right there, and 2 holes in the other corner. I am not sure what the holes are about. This is how we found it. Again, this is an estate sale find. This is an original, and it is signed Chin. So, of course, I went searching for that artist, and there was nothing as far as, Betty Page or nudes. There is a kitch artist named Chin, not the same person. Okay. The kitch Chin makes like cute little animals. This says on the back of the frame, I can't read it. I don't know. Oh, it's on the canvas. I can't tell what that says. Hold on. Let me measure this. 24 by, I forgot to measure it earlier. Sorry. 24 by 17 is the size. And I'm going to get you in as close as possible so you can actually see. This is the canvas that is nested into the frame. The frame is a little beat up. It's got a few issues, as you can see. So that's why I started it just a little bit lower. But again, for an original nude Betty Page, it is an oil. Those holes may be from where the original canvas was stretched on a wooden frame. Well, that's what I was say. This is actually the wooden, and look how old this canvas is. This is the canvas it was stretched on originally. So yeah, it may have actually had little nails in there to stretch it. I'm not for sure. But they don't there anymore. And they actually had two of these similar looking. Betty Page was the other one, but it was torn. So I really want, and they were even trying to get me to buy the other one at the estate sale. Don't you want the other one? I'm like, it's torn. So I just ended up taking her home. And okay, Les said it's been restretched. Okay,
Les wanted an up close of the hands.
Absolutely. Really good work. Really beautiful highlighting. I like the color of the background. You've got more of the light shining through here.
Betty Page was a model and actress.
When you look at her face and you look at the hair, it's definitely 1950s for me.
Yeah.
And yes, she was a pinup model. And she typically didn't do nudes. She did she did a few risque poses, but most of the time she was in a bathing suit anytime you see Betty Page. So really fantastic piece. Again, it's going to take the right person, but I thought it was gorgeous. And the fact that it's an original, you know how I feel about original art. I think her face is really telling and cool as well. And such an interesting pose with her hands.
Yeah.
And her hair has a highlight. It's just really cool.
The light is cool. It's not like a subdued one. You've got the side lighting. You can see it causing the hair light as well. So really nice dimensions to it.
Well, and what I like about it, and I know this is going to sound so weird, but the smell that it has is like it's straight out of an old antique store, like when I was a kid. Like she's really been around a while. And everything at this particular estate sale was primitives. This was where we found the 1930s Hazel Atlas sailboat pieces as well. And they had a lot of different primitives. So I was amazed to find a mid-century pinup style nude among all the primitives, but here we are. Yeah. So really a cool piece. I'm so glad, Les, that you have a bid in. Yeah, I am sniffing the nude canvas. I know, but it's that wonderful antique store smell. I can't describe it. You just have to smell it. So I'm going to count her down. If anybody else wants to get in on her, we're looking for 85 or more, and just a gorgeous piece. I'm so pleased.
Love it.
With being able to get this. So here we go. Susan's in at 85. Les was at 84. We're looking for 86 or more. And I'm going to start a countdown. And again, 24 by 17 is the size. Here we go. 10, 15, 14, 13. I love that smell too, Karen. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, Lisa, for being an awesome bid ender despite being sick. I asked Lisa, can somebody else bid in tonight? She's like, no, I want to do it. I'm like, okay. But I know you're not feeling 100, Lisa. So thank you for being here, honey.
Yes, thank you.
All right. And there's our bidding. So Miss Susan Arvuvu, congratulations, sister. This is coming to Florida for you. It'll look beautiful in your home. Send me a picture where you hang her. I love her.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
My next item is mid-century beauty. This guy right here is Otagiri or OMC Ceramics.
Gary.
Gary. Good old Gary. So this is a cocktail appetizer set. This is, let me tone it down just a little bit on my light. He's ceramic, and you've got that really cool mod horse design. Now, when I looked online, I was just trying to, get some info on him. And there was only one that had some picks in it, not like these. They didn't have the original teak picks. These are the originals. So you've got the pick end and then like a knife end on this top. And isn't it a beautiful piece?
Beautiful piece.
But when I was looking online, they had some of them listed as a bank, because if you just see the slot there, you kind of think it might be a bank, but it's not. To find it with the pick is very hard to come by. So I'm going to put them back in there. Very mid-century, made in Japan. And you've got that figural horse that has different meanings depending on where what country you go to. But in the mid-century design all had these kind of horse designs, kind of like the Brady Bunch and all that.
They are not curved picks, Les. They're for curves. But I mean, you could certainly put them in your hair if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, you definitely could. The price that I started at is actually a very good price. These are more on the rare side, especially with actual teak knives or servers. And yes, it's for cocktails.
Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And so I'll show.
Cheese.
Huh?
Cheese. I would stab cheese with those. Just Absolutely. That's me personally. Yeah.
Absolutely. Look at how it looks though. It just has such an amazing design to it. Mid-century from Japan. Just a beautiful piece. And also, cool. Yeah, you can definitely do your little wieners. You can do your pickles. You can do cheeses. And if you have cheese spread, I think these were made so that way you can either poke or you can spread on the other side.
Oh, that's smart. Wieners, Susan Lynn. How could, yes.
Cocktail wieners.
Indeed.
Yep. Everybody needs it. And no damage at all. It's in perfect condition. Originally, it would have come with a little OMC sticker on the bottom, most likely. But so let's go ahead and count it down. Yeah, it would go great with your Dorothy Thorpe stuff for sure. Yes. So Les is in at 42. He measures right at 4.5 inches long. And I'll just show you, with any barware would look great. But you add that in with something with some pops of white, it just instantly just adds to everything. So
it's a fantastic little mid-century angular piece. It's just, when you look at it, it just looks expensive to me.
Absolutely does. Yeah, it really does. And nice thickness to it too. He's that is a boy. I'm gonna get you. But let's go ahead and count down. Thank you, Les. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Yeah, I want to eat cheese with that. That's all I got. I'm here for cheese. It does, Brian. It looks very Jonathan Adler. OMG. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
1,000%. I love all of his white pottery pieces. And I love his newest line with all the stripes. Oh, my God.
Yes, the stripes. Yeah. Les, congrats. You got it for 42. Awesome.
Such a great piece. Thank you so much, Les. Love it. So cool. Okay. So let's go with some more gnomes. And these are adorable. They are smaller. If you did not need a 15-inch gnome in your life, well, these might be for you. So these little guys are from, of course, that same estate sale with the gnomes. Right. And David, I'm starting these at 22 for choice. Okay. Now I have one that is Zeho, which was the Austrian brand. This Zeho is one of the ones with the glass eyes. So I'm getting you in real close on his little eyes, and you can see they're actually glass. This was an Austrian company that made the gnomes, and they are marked Western Germany, but Zeho actually has Austrian roots. And they still have all the color. So great. This little guy is just holding his little lantern, and he's got a little flower down around him, and just super dang cute. Again, these were made between the 60s and the 80s. So really sweet. I like his little furry eyebrows. He's just got a precious face, and look at the eyelashes even. Sweet buddy.
He is.
Okay. Now this little feller is 8.5 inches tall by 4 inches wide. And you can see on the back too, he's kind of got like relief polka dots in his little jacket, which I think is a cute touch. And he has got on his little shop apron because, you know, he's a gnome. He's busy, right?
Right.
He's busy doing all kinds of stuff. Hi, Lamar. How are you doing? Stab you with those cheese sticks. Lamar, you're so silly. Okay, so this is going to be choice number 1. He is Zeho. The other 2 that I have are made by Heisner. And you're like, well, who's Heisner? So that is another West German brand. And August Heisner was considered the father of the modern day garden gnome. He started the production of ceramic gnomes in 1840, and Heisner is the best known brand in the world for making garden gnomes. Okay, this little guy has a mandolin, and he is marked Heisner, just like the others were marked Zeho. Let me find it. Oh my God, I'm so blind. Where is it, Syra? Right there. See, it's Heissner. And his number is 961. Now, if you go down the Heisner gnome rabbit hole, they all were numbered, and there were actually catalogs of all the different kinds of gnomes that you could order. So I love the facial expression on this guy. And again, can we talk about how stinking good the paint is on these?
Yeah.
Like, when I find these little gnomes out and about, they're always trashed out because they've been outside. These were in excellent shape. So this is second choice, the little mandolin guy. Third choice is probably my favorite. He has his original little wooden garden rake that he holds in his hand, and he is ready to do some gardening. Now, when you sit him down, it will slide. If you want to glue it in there for good, you can. Just be careful with it. I will send it in 2 pieces with his little rake separately. Okay. Yeah. And he also is Heisner. And again, Heisner is the brand. If you are looking for these gnomes or you see them out and about, you see that it does say West Germany, and there's the Heisner logo, and his number is 937. So you will, if you go down the Heisner rabbit hole with all of these, there are 5 jillion of them. And this is a very good price for the little Heisner gnomes. They go for about double this. Angel Girl, how you doing, sweetie? So they're rubber. They are like a hard, almost like, you know, when a squeak toy hardens up like that. It's like a hard rubber. And then they are painted. So these 2, no, wait, I'm sorry. These 2 are the Heisner gnomes. Okay. And this little feller's got his rake. And then we have the Zeho gnome, like the big ones that we sold earlier. And the Zeho gnome has little glass eyes. Cool. So just precious. They are choice. I do have one of the big gnomes left. We'll bring him back for the recap. It's the one with the deer.
I have one too.
These are super dang cute. They're friends, and they've been together for a long time, since the 60s. So here we go. I'm going to start a countdown. I see Zoe is at 22. Thank you so much. If anybody else wants to get in on these little cuties, they are the real deal, vintage little 1960s, very collectible gnomes. Yeah. Heisner on the 2 on the ends, and the one in the middle is Zeho. All right. So let's go ahead and start a countdown looking for 23 or more. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for that bid in from our girl, Lisa. Lisa, I hope you're feeling okay, sweetie.
Right.
And hanging in there, girlfriend. If you need help or a break, don't hesitate to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Your neighbors down the street had bunches of these along the creek when you were a teen. Brother's friend stole them. I was mad and made her bring them back. Good for you, Lucinda. Stealing slime. Aw, that's so cool. Rosie Clover, congratulations. You are the winner at 26. We'll call this guy Rake. He's Heisner. We'll call this guy Mandolin. And we will call this one Lantern. This is the Zeho. Okay.
And then it'll be So and Trina.
And Trina. Wonderful. Thank you guys so much. I know they are magical. They represent good luck. And again, they're part of German forest folklore, which is great. You're okay. Yeah. Okay, Lisa. I just want to make sure you're all right, girl. This has had a rough week, you guys. Yeah. Lots of meds for Lisa. And a trip to the ER. Big fun, right, girlie? All right. So Rosie Clover is going to be first choice, then Zoe, then Trina. And I think that was everybody. Yes. Okay. Fantastic. So I'll wait to hear from you, Rosie. And then Rosie's going to take Gnome with the Rake. You've got it. Good choice.
Zoe is next.
And then Zoe, would you like Lantern, Nomi, or would you like Mandolin? Or you can certainly take them both. And then behind Zoe is going to be Trina. All right. Okay. Zoe wants the Lantern, Nomi. You've got it, Zoe. Thank you so much.
And Trina.
Do you want this little cutie?
Trina pass.
Dueling banjos. Okay. No worries. So we'll bring this one back with the big win in the recap. Thank you guys so much.
Cool.
I bet, Lucinda. That's traumatizing.
Right. Oh my gosh. So I'm bringing some high-end glass figures, and I'm choosing them all at 30. Very good price on all of these. So first we're going to start with Fenton. We do still have the Fenton sticker on there. Always nice to have. The blue iridescent butterfly. These are all straight from estate sales, definite collectors. And this one has that blue iridescence. It does have the nice green glow under black light. So if you have a black light display, it'll do really nice there. You have the nice smooth bottom that Fenton always did. And it's just a remarkable piece, really. You get the iridescence that pop out. Popping out those iridescence. There we go. I'll kind of show you. No damage at all. Made by Fenton. All right, so that's your first choice. We have a butterfly. Next up, let's go to this this bird. So when I first picked him up, I thought he was Swedish, had kind of Swedish vibes going on. He is not. He is actually from France. He's Dom, D-A-U-M. So he's signed right here, Dom, France. And that is a very high-end crystal maker.
Really?
They have a French... a store in France, and then they have the other stores in Park Avenue, New York. So that'll give you an idea of the value. These guys are very collectible and usually go for over twice the price that I'm starting it at. Not all of them are signed. I did look online, and to get one that is signed, Dom, is always wonderful. Most of the times they just have the sticker. Trying to get that pop through, but let's show you the clarity. It just has beautiful clarity on it. Get you to, there we go. A very interesting style, and you've got the little bit bigger beak here, and once again you have the signature right there on the side.
That is a fancy little French bird. And when we knew he was signed, but I did not know. Oh my goodness, he's fantastic.
Yeah, so you see how the light is kicking on it almost like diamond? Yeah, that's a very high lead count crystal made in France. The clarity is just astounding. So that is your second choice. So if you collect birds, this is one that doesn't come around very often and can pair nicely with the others. Kind of puts your others maybe to, not to shame, but it'll make him feel a little jealous because you can see my ear through there even. Okay. So next I have two birds that are by the same maker, but they're different sizes. They had the two, and I think possibly one was his, one was hers type of deal. These are by Archimede Seguso, Murano glass, made in Italy. They both still have their stickers on the bottom. And I'm so glad, because sometimes these kind of pieces can slip through our fingers and not realize how nice they are. Seguso, his pieces are all higher dollar because he was one of the trendsetters for Murano, one of the main creators. And most of his pieces he used actual gold leafing or gold flecks in his glass. So they are high quality, very nice nice glass. The clear glass is nice, but then the gold that pops in there is actual gold. So it makes them definitely a valuable piece. And they're the doves. So you can see you've got the dovetail. And they both have a little bit different posture with their beaks and their heads. So I'll show them all together just to get an idea. Now, they had, at the estate sale, they had them in different cases because they didn't want any of them damaged or tinkered with. So when they had them in the case, they weren't right next to each other. But when I was making like a preview, I had them all together, and I just thought they complemented each other well. You've got the crystal clear, and then you've got the clear with the gold, and then the blue iridescence brings out golds and different tones as well. So
no, too, Lucinda. We were so thrilled at this estate sale to be able to find these. And they were all like decent prices. We, you know, because usually when you find anything that's Murano Seguso, especially, like it's really up there. And they didn't know hats that we
they did not.
Yeah,
absolutely, because they had them in the cases, but some of the other stuff that was way high priced was nothing compared to these. So very excited.
It was like they did their homework on some stuff, but then on some stuff they had no idea what it was. So hey, our win.
So much to go through. Eventually they had to. Yeah. So let's go ahead and count down. Once again, we have Dom France, Dom France, and that's French crystal. And then we have the two Seguso as choice, different choices, but Seguso, Murano, and then we have the Fenton. So all beautiful pieces, great for your high-end collection.
They've turned the butterfly to where he's sideways.
Sideways.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Love being able to see through those wings.
There you go. You can see through those wings, and you can see the sticker. So Sim, I see you in at 50. Let's count them down. Beautiful birds for your collections. 15, 14, 13, 12. Yes, Lucinda. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, if the estate sales weren't so amazing this past week, we would have taken the estate sales off for our anniversary, but they were so good. We were like, yeah, we're going to go. And we're so glad we did.
I agree. I've always loved the Fenton butterflies. I think they're gorgeous. And
they're beautiful. All right. Well, where is our bid end? Angel Girl, your 51 came in right after the bid end. So Sim jumped right in. We got you for the butterfly. Congrats. Beautiful Fenton.
And then Lucinda.
Then Lucinda's next up. And we'll do this as French or tall Murano or small Murano.
Tall or small. And then after Lucinda is going to be Susan Lee and Bathtub Mary. Okay. And then Mary Causey. All right. And then if we get through everybody and we still have anything left, Angel Girl, I will honor your bid. We just got to get through everybody that was before the bid end.
Before the bid end, yes.
Yep. And we'll go from there. All right.
Okay. So let me know.
Big gold, lovely. You got it.
We got you for the big one there.
Gorgeous. Sure. Nice score, Lucinda.
Once again, no damage to any of them. They're in excellent condition.
Susan
they were
Lee,
big time collectors.
Do you want a Seguso birdie, or do you want the French crystal?
The damn French crystal. No,
the Dom French. And then Bathtub Mary and Mary Causey.
Okay. And Angel Girl said she wanted the butterfly, so no worries there.
Okay, sweetheart, no worries.
So Mary, yeah, just let me know if you want the Murano or if you want the French.
And congratulations to everybody bidding. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. These are beautiful birds. And this time of year, I love having bird stuff out around your plant.
It's just springy and pretty. All right. So Susan Lee, let us know. You are next up if you want the Murano Gold or if you want the Dom French Crystal. Both excellent choices and good prices.
Yep.
And then Mary and Mary Causey.
Yes, and remember the Dom is signed, and then the Murano.
You know what? Susan Lee passed. No worries. Okay, so Bathtub Mary, you are up. I missed your pass, sweetie. I'm sorry.
Okay. Congrats, Bathtub Mary. What an amazing bird. First Dom crystal I've ever found. So
Mary Causey, do you want the other Seguso? Let us know. Hi, Jean.
No worries.
How are you doing? Good to see you. Okay. I haven't, but I will. Yes, I haven't, but I will. No worries.
No worries, Bathtub. That worked out great. So Mary Causey, let me know if you want a gold Murano bird. Small gold. Okay. Everybody got a little something. And yeah, we do have some more birds coming in our next sale. The next Coleman Collective we'll be doing either Wednesday or Thursday. We don't know for sure yet. So
we have two more giveaways for you, and we missed 8 o'clock, and it's almost 8:30. So I tell you what, let's do 2 giveaways.
How is it flying by so fast?
It flies. You know, we get to going and we forget. So David, I tell you what, you show them what they're going to win, and I'll find the question.
Okay, guys, remember those amazing books Sarah just sold earlier? We have an extra Tempest by Shakespeare. So this is antique, pre-1900, and you've got William Shakespeare, Little Leather Library Corporation, New York. And you've got all the Tempest, Act 1, yada, 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 all the way through. Some good stuff in here.
Yes.
You were kneeled to an
opportunity. I've read part of that in high school. So these little books go for, like I said, anywhere from about 12 to 20 each.
Yes.
And this is your giveaway. It is the Tempest, and this was made between 1916 and 1923. All right. So here's your question. If you're interested in winning the little antique book, your question is, in 1987, who covered the song I Think We're Alone Now, reaching the top spot on the Billboard Hot 100? In 1987, who covered the song I Think We're Alone Now, reaching the top spot on the Billboard Hot 100?
I think we're alone now.
Nettie, congratulations.
All right, Nettie.
Tiffany was the jam, and I remember I've got that cassette tape, okay, showing my age. I got the cassette tape of Tiffany, and then Debbie Gibson had come out about that time, and I got the Electric Youth perfume, Enema 47. Remember that? Yes, I love Debbie Gibson too, Kelly Abbott. So that's so great. All right, well, congratulations, Nettie. I'm writing you down.
Yep.
And then I'm going to give away $5 in Coleman cash right now. All right. So for $5 in Coleman cash. All right. You have 30 days to use it between now and May 14th. Here is your question. First person to enter is going to get $5 Coleman cash. Here we go. Who played MacGyver on the TV show of the same name? MacGyver, and then SNL parodied it to MacGruber. A whole other thing. But who played MacGyver on the TV show of the same name? What was the guy's name? Hi, Dusty. How you doing, honey? I hope your birthday was great. Dusty had her birthday the same day we had our anniversary.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, happy birthday, honey.
Hey, Dusty.
There it is. Brian. Brian is the first person to get Richard Dean Anderson. Congratulations, Brian Fernandez. You have $5 Coleman cash.
Heck yeah.
Yay. All right. Love it. All right. So I have all of you down. Our freebies tonight. Nettie got the Tempest. Homeschool Lou got Dolly Dingle cutouts. Amy Campbell got $5 Coleman cash, and Brian got $5 Coleman cash. So congrats,
guys.
Thank you guys for playing trivia with us. And is it my turn again?
It is your turn.
It is my turn. Okay. Cool beans. I have got the cutest damn thing. All right. Now listen, kitschy beyond. And I love it. And I don't care if anybody else likes it. And it ends up staying with me. No one likes this, right? Okay.
No, I love it.
It's so freaking cute. I can't take it. I'm starting this at 24, David. And I'm just going to get you in close and let you see what's happening here. All right. So it is a snake. And you know, when I first found this, I was like, well, this has to be a hobbyist piece. Well, it is, but it is a manufactured hobbyist piece by Cheryl Gadow. Now, Cheryl made a bunch of stuff out of plaster and chalkware, and that is what this little guy is. And then people would go to a pottery finishing place and paint their own. So, just going to get you in. We've got a snake, and he's got pink striped pajamas on. He's got his pink hat. He's laying on a pillow, and he shoved himself in a fallen log. There's his little friend. And the book is called Snake Tales. Okay. He's got a blanket over his log. And then look, he's got his little snake body in a boot curled up over this log. It's just, I can't. It's just so stinking cute. This is a planter. So you could put a candle, you could put a plant, you could put whatever you want. And here is the signature. So it is a signed piece by Cheryl Gadow, 1974. And then the person that painted it is Sally from 1976. Okay. So really adorable. I found this at the estate sale and did a little jig of joy. And
yes, you did.
The guy that runs this estate sale, I was like, you know, I'm here for this, right? He's like, you're so weird. I'm like, I am weird. I love this. I literally can. I think it is the cutest damn thing. Yes, his tail has a pink boot on. He is a little snake, and he is orange with purple polka dots. He's got a little aqua and green blanket over him. It's so sweetly made. I cannot get over it. It's so cute. So cute and super sweet. One of a kind. I will tell you, when I was doing my research on Cheryl Gadow, she also has some really cute bumblebee clay creations like this too. And they're like little trinket dishes with lids and stuff. So if you like this kind of thing and you like these little kitschy, silly designs, Cheryl has several, and they're all dated 1974. So I'm wondering if maybe she only did these designs for like a year or something. But yeah, so adorable. And I love the colors that they painted the little snake. Now, I thought it was a worm at first, but then I read his book and it says snake tails. So I was like, okay, he's a little snake.
Dusty, we're invoicing tomorrow. So if you did purchases during the live sale, that'll be grouped up, bundled together with tonight's sale.
Yes. So anything you buy tonight will bundle together with the miniature sale from Wednesday, and invoices will go out tomorrow. So don't worry. Yes. I know, right? I love it. I just love it. I think he's so cute. So Bathtub Mary is in at 25. If anybody else wants to get in on my little worm weirdo friend,
so weird.
I just adore it. I think it's so cute. It's really well done. It looks great with a little plant in it.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I love it. I'll probably kick myself for selling this. All right, here we go. Let's count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid it. Exactly. There's only one other one out there on the internet right now, and it's painted in all like neutral colors, and it's kind of yucky looking. So I thought this one in the bright colors was just
they chose the right colors for sure.
Yeah, another estate sale find. Just I can't get over it. Okay, There is my bid in from Lisa. Thank you so much. That's it. Mary's going to make it into a nightlight for her grandson. Oh my God, that is so cute. His book is called Snake Tales. How fun is that? For the person that has everything. I know.
Totally.
I know. It's just so weird and fun. I adore it. So, okay.
All right. That was so fun. And I know you wanted to keep that.
I did. I love it. It's weird, but I can't keep it all. And that's why I'm finding it good homes.
That's right. So
Mary,
I have two different shelves here, wicker shelves that are from two different estate sales. Pulled them off the bathroom walls. So I'm going to just go back here just so you can see them. The off-white one is a little bit smaller, but they're about the same size as far as the shelf distance, for what you can pick in them. So I'll show each one first by themselves. So this is the off-white or cream. I think it's called cream, but you can see it's kind of like an off-white.
Like almond, yeah.
Yeah, or an almond, yeah. So you've got the wicker rattan type of style. Get my light down here. Sorry. There we go. So great pieces. They are in good condition. You can see there's no water damage or anything like that on them. All of the wicker is still intact. I think they were probably up in that spot since the day they were bought. So we pulled them off and cleaned them. We have the hangers are on both right here. And you can see a really nice shelf. They measure right around 15 by 17 and about 5 to 5.5 inches deep. So great for a bathroom, but also great for any room, depending on your aesthetics. So you've got the wicker. And yes, these are easy to ship. They're all under 18 inches. So they're going to be affordable, lightweight, and they're actually extremely easy to hang, which is awesome. Because of the weight being so lightweight. So that's your first choice. The second choice is the stark white. And now on this one, you do have some, you remember those, the laminate that you put down for your cabinets. That's what these have, some white laminate in. So there's no damage underneath it that I can feel. So things will sit up just fine on it. This one is the little bit bigger one. It's right at 15 by 17 by 5.5. And of course, you've got the 2-tier. And then the hanger on these are a little different. You've got like corner or on the edges. So also easy to hang. And you can still stack stuff up here as well. These are great, especially like if you have hankies, you put the hanky down, put a little something on top of it. You can get pretty creative with it, especially with that background. And I'll show you how the rattan is woven on this one. It's a tighter weave and no damage at all throughout the whole thing, even on the bottom. So great condition on that one. So I said I had two shelves, but I also have for choice a rattan lamp that just seemed like it had to go with this as a choice. So I'm going to turn it on so you can see that it does work great.
This is so cute. I love it.
It lights up beautifully. So now let's go ahead and turn it off so you can see. It's like a nice light pale blue. Beautiful rattan with the brass on the top. And it does have the full swag chain. I want to say about 12 inches long on the chain, give or take an inch or two. And it has it takes a regular bulb. So there's just a regular bulb. And it's coming with this large bulb that was in it when we picked it, which gives it like a really cool bar feel to it.
I love the color though. And it's so like 1970s. It's just groovy. I love this. I know that. I thought it was cute too. Super cute. Okay, Lori, awesome. Thank you, honey. I'll check.
Thank you, Lori. So I'll show you. You've got the shelf here. Just imagine having like some trinkets on there and then a little lamp hanging over. I just think it's a really cool choice here for anything you guys are needing in shelves or lighting. So let's go ahead and start a countdown. Lisa, I see you in at 30. I appreciate that. These are great to put into separate bathrooms, to put in a hallway that you just want to have some fun stuff on there. They fit in with a lot of stuff because you have the regular white or you have the almond or off-white. And those are the choices. So let's count down. Mary's in at 31. I'm going to just set this back here. So we've got the white one, We have the off-white or almond. And then we have the lamp. So those are the choices. And let's count down Angel Girls in at 32. The electric is great on this, by the way. It has a Bakelite and a toggle switch on it, but I've got a plug back over there. Just plug it into a power strip just for that extra sense of security. And this guy measures right at, let's see, was it? Yeah, 13-inch diameter. So 13-inch diameter to give you an idea.
Round ball, like it's just so cool. It does, Brad. Yes, totally. Jack and Chrissy and Janet's apartment, right?
Yeah, Three's a Company. Heck yeah. So these are the choices. Let's count them down. The 2 shelves or the lamp. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid. Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We got a swag lamp for you.
No, it's the one I typed in. Here we go. Yes.
That's cool, Sim. That's very cool. All right. So I see 3 bids that came in right after the bid end. So Smalls, Mary, and Lisa, your bids came in after the bid end, which means Angel Girl gets first choice. You can go swag lamp. We'll go off-white or white on shelves.
Or you can take all of it.
Or you can take all of it. Okay, Angel Girl, I got you for the lamp. Congrats.
And then Mary Causey at 31. And then Lisa Trotner at 30.
Perfect. So I'll just show you.
And then if they pass, guys, we will go to Smalls. Would. Yeah. So if you came in after the bid in and the people prior to the bid in pass, I'll still honor your bid. Okay. No worries.
Yep.
Okay.
So
such a good Angel Girl. It's so good. I hope you love it. Okay. Mary's going to pass. No worries, sweetie.
No worries. And then Lisa.
Lisa Trotner at 30.
Yes, make sure you have the C.
Yes. That
and
might be Lori.
Affordable on these. These are lightweight shipping.
Yes. All right. So Lisa, let us know if you want almond or white on the shelves. Okay, she's going to take white.
Okay. Lisa, I got you white.
And then Smalls, you came in after the bid in, honey, but I'll still honor your bid. If you would like the almond shelf, it is yours. That was everybody.
Okay.
Prior to the bid end.
All right. So just Smalls is
passing. No worries. No worries.
So we will bring this baby back for the recap.
Okay. And Lori, I have been checking my email, honey, to see if I got your email.
Thank you guys.
And it has not come in. However, everybody else, I did get your emails. Jennifer, Robert and Lori, Bug. Okay. So yeah, I still don't have new Lori's email. All right. So it might have gone to the wrong, I don't know. So hopefully that's not confusing. Here's the email address again, Ttbsarahc. That's Sarah with an H and C for Coleman. And hopefully it comes to us, or it's just taking its time getting in. That could be a possibility too.
Yeah.
All right. I am going. Which way am I going? Oh, I've got a head vase. Let's do this little pretty gal. All right. These linens are coming later. All right. So this is a gorgeous head vase. I'm starting her, David, at 48. And this one is a bit harder to find because she does date to the 50s. And her hairdo is literally everything. She has pearl earrings and a pearl necklace. And I like how her little outfit is kind of tied up on one side, almost like a draped shoulder. I think she is precious. I stuck some little vintage hankies in her head because I love that kind of display. Her only issue is a very, very tiny little flea bite right there on the backside. And that is just a little bit of paint loss right there and right there. So that is the tiniest flea bite ever. It does not affect display. There is also a rough spot there that is not a chip. It's kind of like a rough spot in the manufacturing where the paint has been lost. And she has the most wonderful two-tone hair. She is just a stunner. And I love the fact that she's got her earrings, her necklace, and look how gorgeous her face is. She's just beautiful. And that heavy eyeliner and the pretty little hazel colored eyebrows. She's just stunning. Again, she is made by Napco in the 1950s. She is also numbered on the bottom, C7293. She does have a little crazing on the bottom, as you can tell. We all have a little crazing on our bottom, don't we? I know her hair. Bathtub Mary, her hair is really what drew me to her. I thought she was really, really pretty. Look at that. All the way around. She's had highlights. She's gone to the salon. Yes, she is beautiful. And then such a fun way to display some vintage hankies, stuff them in her head. So cute. And look, the pink blue even match. These hankies will be coming later, by the way. So I will be selling the hankies later. So super sweet. Size-wise, let me tell you, she's not one of the little head vases. She's a full size. She is right at 6 inches tall, and she is 4 inches wide. So she is a nice size, really sweet. Yes, she's ready to serve her tuna jello mold at the card party here.
Oh.
She's been, she's really been on an aspic salad. So tomato juice and celery. So I'm going to start countdown. Verlaine is in at 48. If anybody else wants to get in on this beauty, the only other one like her is on Etsy right now for 75. So good price. Mid-century Napco, gorgeous, gorgeous girl, teeniest flea bite ever right there. And again, I don't like to touch stuff up because it does affect the value in the long run when you go to sell these things in the long run. But if you want to touch it up, be my guest. She is yours to do with what you like. All right. Pearl earrings, pearl necklace, gorgeous paint, no issues. Two-tone curls, so pretty. Here we go.
Oh, thank you, Dusty. Dusty said Phil was here and she is home. So that's great.
Yes.
I didn't catch that. Cool.
Good. I know. Bathtub Mary, aspic salad. Jello. Jello. Here we go.
No.
15,
No.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. She's gorgeous. I will say. I must say.
She's so gorgeous.
She is. She's very pretty.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Verlaine, for your bid of 48. Looking for that bid in. Thank you so much, Lisa. All right, Verlaine, she's coming to you for 48, honey. Congratulations. Congrats. A good deal.
Yeah. All right. It's time for some primitives. I'm starting these off at $14 for choice. Sorry. $14 for choice. First off, we have the antique wood industrial textile spool. And this measures right at 11.5 inches in height. Great for a riser in your display. Also just a nice filler if you are into that kind of stuff. Susan Lynn, I see you're 14. Thank you. You do have a nice flat base, both sides. So you could definitely go that way or this way. I've seen people use them for candles and different things as well. So this is the first choice. You've got the spool. And then I have two bobbins, and I'm parting them out just because depending on who wants what. And these actually have been used as candles. I just got some wax out of this one. Okay. And so these bobbins are the taller ones. They're 12 inches in height. You've got the metal base, and then the top has almost like I guess it's like a brass insert. And yeah, you can put candlesticks in there as well. I love the bobbins. I love the style, the shape of them. And I'm going to just stand them together so you can see all of their heights are pretty close. So you could definitely put them all together in a display, or you can do a separate display. And yeah, the sky's the limit. There's just so much you can do with these really cool pieces. Yeah, great candle holders. You can put the tapers right in here, put a pillar, like Brad said, right here. You can make a really neat display. All right, so Bathtub Mary's in at 15. We're going to count down. These are for choice. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's go ahead and count down. 15, 14, 13, 12. I know. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Got the grooves on those. And they have a nice matching tone on the wood. So you could definitely put those as 2 candle holders in a centerpiece. Susan's at 16. And Bathtub Mary's at 17. Susan's back in at 18. We're seeing some gunslinging, and there's our bid end. Oh, yeah, the Tenala birds would be beautiful on these. So, Susan Lynn, let me know if you want spool or if you want 1 or 2 bobbins, or you can do all 3. And then Bathtub Mary's right after you. So, just let me know. And both bobbins are the same height. So, they're and basically the same quality. No major dings or anything to the wood. Large spool for Susan. Congrats. Got you for that. And then Bathtub Mary, let me know if you would like 1 or 2 bobbins.
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 Bobbins. I'm singing, yeah.
Yeah. So let me know, Bathtub Mary.
Awesome. Those are great.
Yes. Thank you.
Good primitives. Again, we had a variety of estate sales to pick from.
Yes, you did.
First Friday. So that was so nice, being able to pick and choose. I loved it. Both bobbins.
Congrats. Great bobbins.
Congratulations. Okay. So I have some groovy lacquerware trays. I am starting these at 30 for choice. And the first one up is this bright yellow one. And it's got the prettiest flower. It's orange. And then you've got like a little daisy. And it's in nice shape. This, again, came straight out of an estate sale. And this actually has its original tag on the back. And it says it's alcohol and stain-proof lacquerware made by New Orleans, Japan. New Orleans, of course, typically is a ceramics brand that makes lots of wonderful kitschy stuff and some non-kitschy stuff too. But most of their stuff is pretty kitschy. So they also came out with a line of lacquerware, which I thought was really cool. Now, this would be perfect for a wall. It's 13 inches in diameter. So it would look really cool hung on a wall. But of course, if you wanted to serve drinks or snacks or deviled eggs or whatever makes you happy on this tray, use it. Just don't put it in the dishwasher, and make sure to wash it by hand and try not to use anything abrasive on it, because you don't want it to scratch that hand painting. That is hand painted florals on. And again, made by New Orleans, Japan. Really cool piece. And that is going to be choice number 1. And then choice number 2, I'm having a hard time parting with. I'm not going to lie. However, I think it is absolutely amazing. I love it. It also is 13 inches in diameter. And if you remember last week, we had that really cool red and white one. We found another mushroom tray this week. And this one is orange, yellow, green, and blue. And it is super cute. And it had a little tiny red and gold foil tag that said made in Japan on the back. And between downstairs and upstairs, somehow I've lost the little Japan tag, but it was made in Japan. These date to the 60s. That's when a lot of this lacquerware was very popular. It kind of feels like the same material that's in a lot of the bento boxes and so on. And I know, Mary, like they're just so cute. And look how cute they are together. You know what I mean? Like, and the orange ties all in with the green. And just think they're adorable. And they need to be on a wall. Like,
they need to be displayed.
Yes. But I feel like these would be best displayed on a wall. They are just so cute. So you can choose from the Groovy Mushies, which again, this is a design I have never found before. Same with the red and white one last week. Had never found that one before either. Here we are. And then this has the cute hand painted flowers on yellow. And it's just so vibrant. You know what I mean? So vibrant and fantastic. So again, 13 inches in diameter on these. Use them, hang them, put the little plate. If you're wondering how to hang them, you can get the little stretchy plate holders, or you also can make a paper clip on the back with some E6000 and glue yourself a little hanger for a nail. You certainly could do that as well. So Lori, let me make sure I got your.
I just looked. It's still not there.
Okay, it's so hard to see sometimes on my phone. So I just wanted to make sure. Lori, I still don't have your info, sweetie. I'm sorry. So I can't really, unless you can send it to me like right now, I can't really count your bid unless I've got your info.
I'm checking junk mail right now.
Yeah, let me check junk and see if it got filtered, because that happens sometimes. Or there could be a typo, Lori. It's ttbsarahc@gmail.com, and I need your username, I need your email for PayPal, and your shipping address. If you can email that to me super quick, I'll wait for you.
Yeah, and it's not in spam.
No, it's not in spam, and I don't have it. So if you sent it, it's gone probably to the wrong one. Again, ttbsarahc, that's Sarah with an H, and C for Coleman @gmail.com.
No,
yeah, sorry, Lori. I can't count your bid until I've got your info, hun. So, and you already won one item, and I don't have your info, so I need it. I'm looking, Lori.
Yeah, flat Velcro command strips will work with that as well.
Yes, command strips are great. Although I will tell you, I have a plate wall, and I used command strips 10 years ago when we moved into this house. And we came home from a wedding. We were shooting a wedding, and we got in bed, and we heard plates breaking, and we were like, what the hell? And realized that there was nobody in the house. It was my command strips failing on some of my breakable plates. And then I woke up to broken plates on the floor. So Lori, if you can go ahead and email us really quick, ttbsarahc@gmail.com. And then hopefully, David, can you be checking, honey?
Yep, I'm checking.
I'm going to start a countdown, and Karen chases the high bid at 30. If anybody else wants to get in on this, Lori, I need your info, honey. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I'm trying to give you some time, Lori. 8,
nothing.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for the bid end. Thank you so much for your bid, Karen, of 30. Lori is in at 40, but I don't have Lori's info. Lori Nye. Please send it.
Yep,
I got Nettie, I got Bug, I got everybody else. All of the other emails have come in tonight, but I don't have Lori. So until I have your info, Lori, I'm sorry. I'm going to give it to Karen.
Yeah. All right. We've got the bid end.
There's the bid end.
Yeah, it hasn't come in, so we'll have to wait on that.
Yep. Sorry, Lori. No info. Okay. I figured you wanted the mushy. Lori, if you can email me and you wanted this, please, please do. Yeah. Yeah. Lisa, exactly. All right. Thank you so much, Karen. Yay.
All right. Okay. So hopefully that'll pop in, but I have some brass families I'm bringing. They were together at the estate sale, and I can't part them just because to find the three together is pretty unheard of as pickers. So this first set, it's going to be a set of 3 brass cats. They are made in Korea. So these are a little bit more around 50s, late 50s. And first off, you have the tall one, and these are very mod looking. You've got that really classic mid-century style with the tilted head of the cat. So the first cat is 7 inches in height. The second one, and it's a family of 3 that come together. The second one stands right at 6 inches, and you can see they can kind of sit next to each other that way or this way. But you've got them right there together. Last but not least, you have the baby. And what's cool about the baby is the baby kind of tucks in with mama. So this was mama, and the baby tucks in here and just kind of stands there. Okay, so little baby measures right at 3 inches. So I see Kelly in at 32. Thank you, Kelly. So this is what the family looks like. I'm going to set them together so you can see. Let's put daddy and mommy kind of leaning in together, and then wee baby down tucked in. So that's the first set right there. All right, and that's for 30. Isn't it adorable?
I do too. It is a good mid-century style, that elongated neck again. They match that kitty I sold earlier.
Yes, they do. They absolutely do. And you can mix in your brass with your kitch because, you know, this is your display. So the next family is made in India. These are from the 60s. Still extremely great brass. So it's a family of 3 mice. So first off, you've got the daddy mouse at 6 inches. He looks really nice. He's folded his little hands.
Daddy mouse.
The tail is separate, so you can see the tail, so it kind of balances him out. Mama's sitting right here, a little bit shorter at 5 inches in height. And then last but not least, we have the wee baby. And what I love about the baby, not only is he just adorable, 3 inches tall, the baby also has his little paws behind his back, like he did something wrong. So he's like, "Aw." So that is the second family. So we have a family of mice or a family of kitty cats, basically Tom and Jerry going on here. So we got these guys all together, or the kitty cats all together. Do this without breaking my foot with brass. There we go. So those are the families, and they come together as choices. So Shirley's in at 34. You can either go for kitty cat or you can go for meowsies. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And like I said, I could not part these up just because whoever bought these bought them all together at one time as a family, so might as well keep them together, right?
Yeah, keep the kids together.
Keep the kids together.
I see you, Amy. I see you, Kelly. I see Susan Lee.
Thank you all for your bids. So Red Spotty and then Kelly. So Red Spotty, let me know if you want kitty cats or if you want mice. And then Kelly will be right after that. And then Susan Lee. So Red Spotty, excited to see. I don't know what Red Spotty's going to pick.
I feel like Spotty's going for the mice. And I know Kelly, I'm pretty certain Kelly's going for the cats. So I'm not sure, but they're just so cute. I like that they're little families.
Yeah. Okay.
So Spotty's going for kitties.
Red Spotty got you for the kitty cats. So Kelly, let me know if you're interested in the mice, or you can put pass.
And then Susan Lee.
And then Susan Lee.
And then Shirley B.
Shirley B.
Shirley, good to see you. How are you? So Lori Nye, honey, I never got your email. I'm so sorry. That's so frustrating. And if it's one of those things where you've sent it and it's just taking forever to get here, I'm sorry. Lori Nye, are you still here? Can you give me a hello and a yes?
Just let us know what's up.
Or give me some kind of confirmation, Lori Nye.
Yes, because otherwise we can't find you.
No.
All right.
And you need one item.
So Shirley at 35, let me know if you want the mice.
Susan Lee at 40.
Okay, sorry.
Susan Lee at 40, David. So Red Spotty, Kelly, and then Susan Lee.
Yep, Kelly already passed. So Susan Lee, let me know if you want the mice or put in pass. And then Shirley will be next.
Okay. Okay, Shirley, hang tight. Susan's bid was before yours, but we will find out really quick. Yes. If you have bid on anything for choice, guys, stick around so we can make sure and get your info and get your choice of which one you like. Dusty says, I don't polish any brass. I sell because a lot of people like the patina. I agree.
Right. Yep. I agree. Susan Lee, I got you for the mouse family. Thank you so much. Sorry, Shirley. But we're always looking for more. So
yes. And hopefully we can find more. So, okay, I have a really cool set of books that I found at this estate sale. And oh gosh, hello. Okay, they're all vintage Raggedy Ann, and they're very, very cool. So I'm starting these books at $12 for choice. And first up in our choice is Raggedy Andy stories. And Raggedy Andy stories are from 1948. It does have the original dust jacket. And originally it was sold at FAO Schwartz in New York for $2. So I feel like that was a lot for a book in 1948. It does have wonderful color photos all throughout. It also has black and white photo or illustrations, not photos. Sorry, long night. And it is so cute. You've got tales of Santa in there. Look, Santa's smoking. And those of you that think that Raggedy Andy is Raggedy Ann's partner, he's not. Raggedy Andy was actually Raggedy Ann's little brother, FYI. So that is how the story goes. And of course, this is by Johnny Gruelle. And here's the back of the cover. And I love it when you can find an original dust jacket from the 40s that's not torn up. Pretty great. So this is just super sweet. And really cute illustrations and stories in it. And it says the inscription on the inside is to Marcella's mama. Copyright 1920 by P.F. Volland. And then it was renewed in Great Britain in 1948. So these are actually all printed in Great Britain, all of these books. And they go for quite a bit more than $12. So that's going to be choice number one, the 1948 Raggedy Andy stories. Choice number two is absolutely adorable. It is Raggedy Ann in the Snow White Castle. And this one dates to 1946. It does not have the original dust jacket, but the cover is really vibrant and cute. And then, of course, all of the illustrations on the inside. This one is printed in the USA by William J. Dornan, Collingdale, Pennsylvania, but copyright is Great Britain, 1946. And the inscription on this one is to Margaret, chapter 1. And look at the cute little illustrations of all the little pixies and gnomes and mushrooms. And then you've got the color pages too that have the illustrations with the words. Lots of anthropomorphic critters throughout. Look at the little anthropomorphic trees. I just love it. So lots of good illustrations in these. And so your second choice is going to be Raggedy Ann in the Snow White Castle from 1946. Cool. All right. Third choice is Raggedy Ann and Betsy Bonnet String by Johnny Gruelle. Super cute. She kind of reminds me of like a cross between Mother Goose and old Mother Hubbard. Yeah. She's so cute. But look at the little pixie guys in this one. And this one has fantastic illustrations as well. And this one dates to 1943. So we just keep getting older. Printed and bound in the USA by Kinsport Press. Copyright Great Britain, 1943. To Johnny Gruelle's little granddaughter. How sweet is that?
That's cute.
Yeah. So again, precious illustrations of Raggedy Ann and Andy. Look at all of this. And then this one also has like little bugs and caterpillars and the little brownie sprites. So really great illustrations in this one as well. There's the back. And look at the binding. Like the binding on these is so good to be from the 40s. I don't think they were hardly put to use much. The last one is probably going to be the most valuable, and it is signed by Johnny Gruelle, and it has an inscription and a picture in it. It has the clear dust jacket, almost like a library book. Illustrations by Worth Gruelle. I found out that Worth was actually Johnny's son. This one is the oldest. It dates to 1939. And I'm going to get you in close. It is Raggedy Ann in the Magic Book. All right.
Cool.
So here's the dust jacket. That is the original. Here is the inscription written. This is not printed. This is actually drawn and signed.
Awesome.
Florence, Mrs. Norman Blitch, with magical wishes from Worth Gruel, 1989, and Kim Grell.
That's awesome.
That is his son actually signed this book in 1989 that dates to 1939. So 50 years after he did the illustrations as a child for his dad, Johnny, he signed it. He died. And I'll tell you, I didn't even know it was signed until I got it home. And then I was like, oh my gosh, so exciting. So again, color photos in some, or not photos. I keep saying photos, illustrations, dang it. And then black and white illustrations in the rest. It is just darling. And the fact that it's actually signed by Worth, who is the illustrator from 39, pretty dang cool, right?
Very.
Okay, so these are going to be your choices. All right, all in nice shape. This one is 1939. This one is 1943. This one is 1946. And this one is 1948. Okay, so I am going to start a countdown on these. And again, the last one from 39 is signed and dated, and that is an actual illustration with colored pencil. I don't want to touch it, but that's not printed. That is in the book. So really cool. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. And we'll just call this one Andy. We'll call this one Snow White. We'll call this one Betsy. And we will call this one Magic. All right. And this is the one that's signed. Okay. All right. I see you guys. Thank you so much. Good deal on all these neat books. And it is a real treat to get to find the older ones from 40s. And if you really find the ones from the 20s, hang on to them. They are very valuable.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Dusty News, thank you so much for your winning bid of 24. And then Mary Causey at 23. And then Bathtub Mary at 19. All right. So let me know which one or ones that you would like. You can certainly take them all. Okay. Dusty's going to take Magic. And she's going to take Betsy. All right. Which is going to leave Mary Causey, Snow White, and Raggedy Andy.
And then after Mary Causey would be Bathtub Mary.
Bathtub Mary.
And then we may actually get a chance to get down to Tammy.
Yes, Tammy Renee Walker's in at 15 too. Okay, Mary is going to pass. No worries, honey. And then Bathtub Mary, let me know if you would like Snow White or Andy. Yep. And then if Bathtub Mary passes, we're going to Tammy Renee Walker at 15. Mm-hmm. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much.
Heck yeah.
Such
and thanks for hanging with us. We had so much stuff. We actually are going a little over our usual sale time, but
yes. And we have so much. We're probably going to do 3 sales total this week. So we'll be doing tonight, and then we'll invoice tomorrow, and then we'll have Wednesday night and probably Thursday night as well.
Yes. Okay. Bathtub Mary wants both. And yeah, thank you guys. But Dusty had the first choice. So.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. So I used to not do this, but I've saved my Fenton for almost last. So let's go ahead and show them. I have 2 Fenton pieces, and they're both amethyst. And yeah, we'll put the white behind it. So first off, I have this compote. It does have the Fenton stamp on the bottom. So after or before 19 or after 1971, this was made. I don't know for sure on the time frame, probably late 70s, early 80s. But this is the Eye and Scroll Compote by Fenton. And you've got that really cool pedestal. You've got a design down here, and then it pulls up with the ribbing and kind of a floral base, flower petal base. And then you have the eye and then the scroll. So it goes all the way around. Yeah, a very different piece. And then you've got the little ruffles with the little pinches all the way around. So you can definitely great for putting shrimp on there if you wanted to do something like that. But really beautiful color made by Fenton. There you go. That kind of shows it's purple or amethyst.
Love it.
Or amethyst.
That's a gorgeous color and a nice pattern, honestly.
It is. It is. It's a nice pattern, and you've got the Fenton mark, so it's a great piece to put in with your collection. Thank you, Brad, for putting that in there. So that's your first Fenton piece. The second Fenton piece is a little bit older, and it is, they call it the hobnail spike. So Fenton hobnail spike. It does not have the marking on the bottom. It would have had a sticker, most likely. And it's the mini pitcher, measuring right about just a little over five inches tall, and has just that beautiful, beautiful purple tone. Great for your glass collection, but it's also great for use. You can definitely use it as a creamer piece with your coffee. And you could take that compote and put some biscuits or little cookies in there to have with your coffee. Like
biscuits.
The biscuits and milk. You want some biscuits and cream, Mother?
In your compote, darling. You want
yes, I'll put it in the Fenton. Fenton fancy. All right.
Fancy pants, honey.
Fancy pants. So those are the choices. And these came from the same house. They were a collector at this house for a lot of glass pieces. So I grabbed their amethyst pieces because I thought they were nice. Let's count down. So if anybody else wants to get in, you can. Phil and Simi are in, and this is for choice. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And this is going to be for choice. And yeah, if the email thing's not working out, you may have to go find the traveling button on Instagram, and you can send a message.
Yes, you can always, if you have an Instagram and you would rather message me over there versus use email, that's totally fine.
All right, there's our bid end.
So still don't have anything from you, sweetie. So I don't know.
Yeah. So Sim, let me know if you want the compote or the pitcher, or you can do both. Just let me know. And then after that, we will go to, where did it go? Phil.
Hey, David, I wanted to let you know earlier because you were talking, and I don't know if you see, Zoe had to go, but she wanted your last gnome, the big guy.
Oh, okay. No, I did not see that. Thank you. Well, Sim, thank you so much. Beautiful pieces coming to you.
Congrats, Simone. I love it. Yay. I love Simone. Okay. I'm glad you got
I didn't realize that was Simone. Thank you, Simone.
Yes, that's our simmer.
Simmy.
True. Okay.
Thank you.
Some linens choice. And I know I said I was bringing the hankies that were in my head vase. And I am. So let me show you what your choices are. And I'm just going to start these choices at $10. It's okay, Lori. You're fine, sweetie. And you don't have to use Instagram. If you have an email address, drop it here in the chat. I'll photo it and you and I can communicate.
And then we can delete it.
Yeah, and we can delete it afterwards. But I need your email address, Lori. So if you just drop it here in the chat, that would be perfect.
And then we can email you.
And then I'll email you. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Lori. No worries, hon. It's okay. We'll get you. All right. So linen choice, $10 for choice. And this is going to be for all three hankies for $10. Okay. The first one, I had never seen one quite like this. Look, it's got a pretty lady on it. And she's wearing blue and pink. And she's on a swing on this hanky. How cute is this? So this is the first one. And then this one is like an organza, really pretty. And it's yellow and green. And the flowers have like a little pink center. And it is lovely. So that's the next one that you're going to get. And then the third one is really my favorite. Look how cute this is. It's got the pretty blue, and then you got little polka dots and pink. and little red dashes. And these are all in really nice shape. So these 3 hankies are going to come together for 10. Okay. So all 3 of those for $10, or door number 2, which is really pretty. This is a little tablecloth. It does have one little spot on it, and I'm going to show it to you because it's really minuscule. And you know what I think it is? I think it's a little speck of white paint that got on this. Somebody was painting something, and it has a little speck of white paint on it right there. So it's not, again, not a deal breaker. I didn't even notice it until after I got home. But I wanted to show you this. Now, this is like a round tablecloth, and it is 44 inches in diameter. But look how pretty this pattern is. And all of that is hand embroidered, mint green little stars with the pastel colored leaves. It's gorgeous. And then it has a scallop edge with a little pink crocheted lace edge all the way around. So it's really pretty. And then you have this grid kind of in the middle, and you've got the little yellow crosses in the grid. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love it.
Right.
And again, this one is 44 inches in diameter. It would fit like a square table or a circular, either one. So
cool.
Really, really pretty. Let me show you folded, kind of what it looks like. There we go. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Super
Love the
cute.
colors.
Okay, so that's going to be choice number 2. And then choice number 3 is probably my favorite. I don't know. It's hard to beat. This is like an off-white ecru. And this is actually a piece of crewel work, which I just cannot believe. Look at this. It's got this gorgeous crewel work butterfly embroidered on it. And then look at the little pointy, dainty edges all the way around it. And then you have the accents of the flowers up here, over here, and this is the butterfly. So it is just beautiful. And this is kind of like a heavy linen. This is real linen. It's beautiful. So this one measures, as far as size, 28 inches in diameter. Okay, so it's a little smaller than the last one, but I think the embroidery is just stunning on it. And I love the little edges that are so sweetly crocheted onto it. It's just gorgeous. All right. So again, these were estate sale finds that I picked out of the linen bin, and I try to be really meticulous, but it never fails. I get something home with a damn spot on it. So, you know what I mean? But the one on this is so minute. I literally think it's a paint drop. I think somebody was painting around it. Right. So the 3 hankies are first choice. You're going to get all 3 for one money. Second choice is this beautiful round or square tablecloth that measures 44 inches in diameter. Third choice is the crewel style butterfly design. And this one is 28 inches in diameter round. Okay. So I'm going to start a countdown, friends. Here we go. I know, Dusty. I thought so too. That's why I picked it up. I just loved it. I thought it was beautiful. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. That's good to know, Lori. Do you have an email, Lori? I love you, Lori. What's your email, honey? Please drop it in the chat. Okay. Club Mary, thank you so much. You are the winner at 18. Let me know. We'll call this one leaves, hankies, or butterfly. Just let me know, or you can take them all if you choose to. And then behind Mary is going to be Linda.
And then fill in.
And then fill in. Did she drop it in the chat and I just missed it?
I did not see it in the chat, and it's not in the email. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's nothing we can do.
No, Lori, we never saw it. Can you drop it here in the chat? Everybody's asking, Lori, what is your email? Please repeat here. All right. So, okay, Bathtub Mary is taking the butterfly. You've got it, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Congrats. It's lovely. And then Lucinda, do you want the pastel leaves, or do you want the hankies? And then behind Lucinda is going to be Phil. And Phil, we're so darn glad you're home and out of the hospital, sweetie. Thank you.
And then Laza, and then homeschool.
Phil passes, and Lou. So Phil, Laza, Lou. All right. Okay. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. Yes. All right. So Lucinda, let me know, honey.
Pass.
No worries, sweetie. That's okay. I know you're a butterfly enthusiast.
And so
Phil, and then Laza, and then Lou.
Yes, correct.
Phil, Laza, Lou. Phil, Laza, Lou. That's fun to say.
Phil, Laza, Lou.
Phil, Laza, Lou. And Lori, please just drop your email here in the chat, hun. And
because if you do that, then we can email you, and we're all square.
Then I can email you, and I'll delete it as soon as you drop it. But I at least need it to get in touch with you.
Yes.
Phil, Laza, Lou. All right. Phil says no worries. Miss Laza at 11. Do you want the hankies, or would you like the pastel leaves?
And then after that will be Lou.
And then Lou.
Stick around.
Okay, Laza's going to take the tablecloth. You've got it, sweetie. Lou, do you want the 3 hankies for $10? Great deal. 3 hankies for 10, Lou. Just let me know. Otherwise, just say pass. All right. I don't see it here in the chat, though, Lori. I'm sorry.
Lori, yeah, unfortunately, we've never had this problem with other people.
No, usually it's pretty easy going.
Okay, so
you got it, Lou. They are yours. Thank you guys so much. All right, we're going to throw it back to David. And Lori, I hope you can get me your email address. Otherwise, I don't think we can do business, girly. I just need your email address.
Yeah, real simple. So my next item, it's 15 pieces of blown glass, Italian blown glass, and they're all coming together. I'm using the compote just to give you an idea of how cool it is to display blown glass and actual glass compote. So the cool thing is there's 15 total in here. Some of them have stripes. Some of them have little spots. Some of them have attached or little pieces of glass balls to give it that candy. It is highlighted in red. I have no idea. All right. So 15 glass pieces. And I'll show you real quick just so you can see. You've got the yellows and the oranges all glow and gives it a really nice glow as well. The size of the pieces are about 2 inches, except there's one in here that's a little bit bigger. So I'll pull that one out. So you've got the smaller, like almost 2 inch in size, and then you've got the larger, about 3 inch. But they fit so nicely in a compote this size. It makes it look like you have shiny candies. And yeah, the glow is really nice on the orange and the yellows, but my light's up pretty high. All right. So, yeah, 15.
These are cool.
Yeah. And I thought about saving them for Christmas or sales, but I'm like, these are so great year round to have out. Yeah, I think there's a little scam going on. So thank you so much for that. That means we have an item coming back that was won by someone that likes to scam. Awesome. So all those candies are coming together. Mary Kazi's in at 24. I would take them out to show them, but I think this is about the safest way. So no chips or damage to any of the glass, and all coming together. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. All right, so those candies are all coming together, 15 glass candies. Right now, Lou is in at 25. Thank you. Yeah, they really are nice at Christmas time just to sprinkle around. And Mary, I see you're 26. Thank you. And there's our bid end. So Mary, they're all coming to you. Thank you so much. And yes, because that happened just a second ago, this guy was claimed by that person, so it is going to be coming most likely back to the
Williams. It's coming back. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing. So
No,
thank
yeah.
you, Mary.
Mods, you can go ahead and handle that one because that's just a waste of my time.
Yeah, we'll just bring this back to the people that were wanting it earlier. So no worries.
No big deal.
Yeah.
No big deal. And
Thank
look,
you,
I kept my shiz together. Okay.
I know you kept it nice.
I know.
I was about to lay in, but you don't have to do that.
Feeling all perfect. I did all I could, fam. All right. So this is going to be $5 for choice. And these are some fun books that I found, again, at the estate sale. And I love these. They're all cute. Some are little golden books. And then I do have another Raggedy Ann book, but it's from the 70s instead of the 40s. So I thought I'd bring it in this choice versus the last one. So $5 for choice. First one up in my choice is going to be the Wonder Book of Flowers. And this has great illustrations. This is from 1961. It does not have any writing even on the inscription page. And it's so pretty. And if you're someone that likes to do junk journaling or scrapbooking, you certainly could cut this up if you wanted to. But I also love the fact that it talks about caterpillars and sunflowers and daisies and cosmos. A sunflower looks just like one flower, but if you cut it in half, you will see that it is really a whole bunch of tiny little flowers standing side by side. Each tiny flower makes its own little seed. Many other flowers grow in bunches. Look at a daisy, a thistle, a marigold, a zinnia, or a dandelion. So literally this entire thing is about flowers. It's kind of like a grown-up little golden book. It's really cool. I love it. This is the original sticker that was on it from Alvarado Mart, and it looks like it was 20 cents once upon a time. So flowers is going to be first choice. Then I have Life in the Sea from 1947, and this is kind of a little paperback book. And it's also one that you can learn from. There's little quizzes in the cover. How men learn about sea life. Not women, just men. I think it's hilarious. Some divers wear only big steel helmets. Queer-looking creatures live in the deep sea. Oh, my goodness. There are some really interesting bioluminescent critters that do live in the deep sea.
Yeah.
And they kind of touch on that here. And it goes into all kinds of fish and turtles and sea life. And so this is from 1947. Again, cute for your mermaid bathroom. I like to display these little things up if you like it. So Life in the Sea is going to be choice 2. Then choice number 3 is a little golden book called The Color Kittens. And this one is from 1958. Now they have reproduced the Color Kittens later on, like 80s on, but this is the old one from 1958. No inscription on the inside. And these little cats are freaking precious. And they're off to paint the town. Look at them with all of their paint. So Color Kittens are going to be choice number 3. Really, really adorable. And I don't want to spoil the end for you, but it gets a little messy. Okay.
It gets messy. Oh man.
It's a little messy with the color pussies. Okay. Now, 1963, Tut Tut Tales. This is a weird one. Little Lessons in Health Habits and Manners. Michael McGrew always said boo. Imogen Maybe was a crybaby. Timothy Tabber was a damn grabber. Hell no.
Dang.
Jones was skin and bones. Let's not body shame anyone. Not cool.
Do that.
Dickory Dowell hated soap suds and towel.
So him's dirty.
Him's nasty. And then we've got Mehitable Moss was a terrible boss. And so look at the back of this. It's a Bonnie book for happy children, as opposed to disgruntled, pissy children that don't want to bathe. So it just cracks me up. So the inside of this, again, nothing ever written in it, really good shape. And this one dates to 1963, Tut Tut Tales. And Angelica looked up at the trees, then ever so softly, she cried, "Spinach, please." Of course, she grew stronger as anyone can from the moment her vegetable diet began. She's kind of like Popeye. And in a short time, with the quickest of paces, Angelica won the most difficult races. And then we've got, the little boogers that won't bathe, the little jerks that don't know how to be nice to animals. And so they next pick him up, quite ignoring his howl, and right in a pond dumped old Dickory Dowell. The laughing hyenas then made quite a din. As Dick climbed out, they pushed him back. Dick dripped home at last, and now people say he scrubs himself every day.
You said he dripped home?
Yeah, man. Dick dripped home at last. Home. Okay, tut tails, say no more. All right. Going to be choice number 4.
Oh, what a book.
5 is freaking precious. It looks like my rainbow, and it is A Dog's Life. And it is about a little dog named Jip, which I think is a really weird name, but we're going with it. And Jip is finding a home, and he's kind of a little pain in the bottom sometimes, but they love him. Here are some of my favorite things. I like leafy green trees. I like bright sunshine and tiny red ladybugs. I like the spotted brown cow who gives me milk to drink. I like my furry white rabbit. Best of all, I like Jip. And look how cute the inside of this one is. Again, not written in, but really sweet with lots of good illustrations for A Dog's Life. All right. And then last but not least, I have a 1974 Raggedy Ann and Andy's Merry Adventures. This one actually does have a little inscription. Love, Daddy and Mommy, 1975, to Tanya, Merry Christmas. So sweet. And Princeton Antiques Bookfinders put their little mark of approval in here. I don't know what that means, but all of the illustrations in this are color, and it is super duper darn cute. So this is our last choice number 6. Oh, you know what? No, they are black and white as well. I just noticed they are. Okay, so Raggedy Ann and Andy's Merry Adventures, A Dog's Life, Tut Tut Tales, The Color Kittens, 1947 Life in the Sea, 1961 Flowers. All right, we are at 7, looking for 8 on these cute books for choice. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. I see Trindlin at 10, Nettie's at 9. Thank you guys so much for all of your wonderful bids. I love these books. And that's, again, the good thing about estate sales is usually they're all in nice condition and not written in.
Well, and you spend a lot of time handpicking the good ones too.
I do. Yeah, I go through all the books, and the ones that are junk, I don't get. So, Trindlin, congratulations, sweetie, for 10. Let me know if you want flowers, sea, kittens, tut tut.
She wants Life in the Sea and Flowers.
Okay, you got it. Life in the Sea and Flowers are going to Trindlin for 10. And then Nettie, would you like Color Kittens, Tut Tut Tales, A Dog's Life, or Raggedy Ann and Andy's Merry Adventure? And again, little Andy is the brother, not her partner. You know, I always thought, okay, Nettie wanted flowers. No worries, hon. That is fine.
There's a lot of comments. I'm scrolling up.
Okay, I'm going up.
Next up was Bathtub Mary. Bathtub Mary, and then Nettie. We already had Nettie, right?
Yeah. So okay. Bathtub Mary at 7. Do you want Raggedy Ann and Andy, Dog, Tut Tut, or Color Kitties?
And then after that will be Susan Lynn at 5.
Perfect. That is okay, Mary. Just let me know which one or ones you would like. Color Kittens, Tut Tut, Raggedy Ann and Andy, or A Dog's Life. And then after Mary was who?
Susan Lynn.
Okay, Susan Lynn. Brad, I love those VC Andrews books as a kid, and I had no business reading about that subject material. Like, I crack me up. Okay, Mary is taking Color Kittens. You've got it, Mary.
And then Susan Lynn.
Susan Lynn, Dog's Life, Raggedy Ann and Andy, or Tut Tut Tales with all of these little heathens.
If no one gets Tut Tut Tales, I'm keeping it. That one's a weird one.
It's a hot mess. I know. Okay, Susan Lynn, let me know. Okay, she said Tut Tut and Dog. You've got it.
And that was everybody.
And that was everybody. If there was anybody left, I know there was somebody that came in after the bed end.
Oh, yeah, there was. Let me see. Bugs at 8.
Raggedy Ann, honey, if you do, it's yours. That is the one that's left. Yeah, those were not kids' books. What was wrong with us? I know, Bug. Those VC Andrews books were too damn dark. Right. Too dark. I read them when I was like 11. Right. Like, I learned some stuff. Okay, let me know if anybody wanted Raggedy Ann. We'll bring it back for the recap. I'm sure, Dusty. Yeah, you could. You've seen some things. Yeah.
I may have to do a video reading it.
Oh my God, miracle. Okay, honey, awesome. You have one item left.
Correct.
And I think that was my last. Yes, it was. And then we'll go into the recap.
Did you have any books left?
Smalls is going to take
the Raggedy Ann one.
You got it, Smalls. Thank you, sweetie.
So for my last item, estate sales, I sometimes get lucky, sometimes I don't. I got a couple of cameras. This one I'm bringing tonight. It's an Argus, and it has its original leather strap and case, and it does click on and works great. Susan, I'm going to do that. And so I took off the case there. So it is the Argo Flex, the 40. So they made different Argo Flexes. This is the 40, and it's right here on the twin lens. And then it has the lens here is the Anastigmat coated, and it is the f4.5, 75 millimeter. So it does have a nice slight telephoto with the 75. So you pop up the top, and that is how you're going to look down and see. In fact, let's do this. Let's see if you can see some of the house here. No, let's go this way. Anyways, these kind of cameras were the ones that you look down in and you can see the actual image that you're taking a picture of, because that is this lens is how you're seeing. And then this is the lens that's capturing the actual image. So the lens is in nice, clean condition, the way it's used. And it is a working condition camera. You spin the 640 or 620 film to the right spot. And then I'm going to show you the shutter so you can see that it does release. Let's try that again, different angle, because it's kind of hard to pull it up on here. Let's do it one more time. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it, but you can hear it. But I promise the shutter does work. I'm going to do it one more time up close. Yeah, you're just not going to be able to see it on there. It works great as far as the shutter. You just need to get the 620 film. The strap is just rubber banded up, so it is a good strap. Yeah, it looks a little bit like the Hasselblads. It's the same type of style with the flip top. Yes. And it's a great display piece. It does sit nice and flat. So when you're displaying it, you can set it like this. You can have the case cover next to it if you wanted to. And it also has the flash ability. So if you can find the Argo flash, you can plug it in right here, and then you've got a nice big flash with the actual camera. So I'm going to undo this because actually I didn't do this yet. Unscrewing the bottom so you can see the actual camera itself. Wow, it's in nice condition. So Bakelite body, and you can see great condition. The window for the actual film is still visible, so you can still use it. Yeah, it is a really good camera. And if it was daylight, I could definitely show you a little bit better through here. But because of that light that I've got hitting, it's not wanting to do. So we're going to start a countdown. Victoria's in at 27. I know this is one that I have in my collection. Otherwise, I'd keep it. But Argo, Flex, all the different cameras, they look great together. So let's count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. So you just close her down, and then you take the case, and it's genuine leather. Mark down made in USA. And then click it up right here, and you have a leather-cased camera for display or for use.
Very nice.
And it's in excellent condition, nice and clean. Yeah, I think me and Sarah should definitely read that book together.
We find some books that are just like, what? It's the old terminology, which clearly does not mean the same stuff.
Not the same.
And it's just hysterical. And yes, poor BK has a gnarly drip.
I have to go see Dusty Moose to get a prescription for my Christmas tree. Sometimes it's drippy.
Oh, yeah, watch out. You think you may get stuck. All right, so Nettie, congrats. This camera is all yours. Thank you so much.
It's real gross. My name's Buttercup. I'm his wife, and I don't like it at all.
Dang, Buttercup, you don't like it, huh?
No, congrats. Buttercup's been traumatized. She needs some meds herself. Okay. So, all right. I'm going to go into my recap because I've done all my stuff.
Okay, perfect.
I know. It's towards the end of the show. We've only got 96 people here. Let's be naughty.
That's great.
So, okay. Recap for Sarah. Where did my thing go? Here we go. Okay, I'm going to drop the price on this because clearly the mushroom one was the more desirable of the two. I was asking 30 on this. I will do this for 20. If somebody wants this one, it is New Orleans, made in Japan, and I will do it for 20. So put in flower tray 20. It's in nice shape. It's 13 inches in diameter. This is hand painted florals, super duper cute. 20. If somebody is interested in my lacquerware tray. And then I had, these Libbey glasses. This was the first item that I showed. And there probably just wasn't the right person here at that point. So I have 4 of the juice glasses. And these are from the 60s. Really cool Libbey pattern. And you can get 4 of the small ones for $16. Or you can get 2 of these large tumblers and 2 of the medium tumblers, which will make 4 for $16 also. And these are just slightly different in size. This is more of a 16 ounce. This is more of a 14 ounce. Smalls, do you want, smalls, just let me know, honey, if you want the juice glasses or if you want the mediums and larges or if you want all of them. You can take
Victoria wants the flower for 20.
And Victoria, I got you for the flower. And I think that's all I had.
The small wants both sets.
Okay, you've got it. They're really cool. Yeah, that's my recap. I only had the 2 things.
Way to go.
Sold out for me.
And you sold out. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for a sold out show for Sarah. No pressure, but I'm not sold out yet.
Poor David's like, here's my stuff.
This will be sold. I'm bringing it back. So we're doing these. These were all 32 for choice. Okay. I have 3 different sets of the cobalt blue barware pieces. They are made by Hazel Atlas, very collectible with the sailboat. We have the small ice bucket, and it comes with 4 stirrers. We have the large ice bucket, which comes with 4 of the stirrers as well. Those are each individually priced at $32, or you can do the drink mixer individually priced at $32 as well. So just put in 32 sailboat mixer, 32 ice, big ice, or 32 small ice, and that'll be all yours. So I also have 2 different tobacco tins from the 50s, 60s, $12 for choice, and we have small one. Okay, Verlaine, I think you're saying small one.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just pull that back out. So Verlaine, I've got you for the small ice bucket, and that comes with the 4 stirrers that have the little spoon end. So I'm taking out the other 2 so we don't make a mistake here. So that comes with these stirrers, 4 of these. Okay. So thank you, Verlaine. I got you down for that. Oh, Star Quilt. So never mind.
Oh, she wanted to see the Star Quilt. David's got it. He'll have to show it to you down there, sweetie. Yes. Yeah. Nobody.
No worries, Verlaine. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, those were all 32 each for choice. Then I have these for $12 for choice, either the velvet, or you can do the Lucky Strike. That would be $12 for choice. And they're great for risers, but they're nice and clean. You could definitely turn them into your own little. Oh yeah, the deer. No.
Before it was already claimed, before Zoe left, she said, "Can I have them?" And I said, "Yeah," because she had to go. So yeah, all right. I'm sorry, Rosie.
Okay, so $12 for choice. Just put in tobacco velvet or Lucky Strike 12. And then I also had, here you are, for $42, I had this Coca-Cola piece, 12 by 18, fits plenty of smalls and fun. And it was actually done in Greeley, Colorado. So put in Coca-Cola, 42. And bathtub, I see you for 12. So I think you're doing 10. So bathtub Mary, let me know if you want Lucky Strike or if you want velvet. Just let me know and I'll write you down. And then I also had this shelf left, the 2-tier shelf in the almond color. Nice wicker, all nice and intact, no issues. Bathtub Mary, I got you for the Lucky Strike and velvet. Thank you.
You got it. Thank you, Mary.
So this will be $30. Just put in $30 shelf. Easy shipping, nice and light for shipping. Karen, I see you for the mixer and the large ice bucket. So
you won't be sorry, honestly. They're such good shape. Yeah.
Great shape and great pieces. So I got you, Karen, for those. So then everything has sold except for the smaller ice bucket or the Coca-Cola shelf. So if you are watching on the replay, you can definitely email us at ttbsarahc@gmail.com and we can get you hooked up with those items.
Fantastic.
Thank you guys.
Yes. And mods, thank you for handling that one person that never would send their email. It was so weird. I'm like, just what's your email address, dude? Yeah, that's so crazy. Bathtub Mary, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for supporting. And to everybody that purchased something, honest to goodness, we could not do this without you. We are so grateful for the support in our small business. And we've found such joy in hitting these estate sales, having fun. At some points, I think that this has been really stressful for David and I to find good stuff every week. And when we can't find good stuff, we get stressed out. But when we are able to find good stuff in abundance, it's just like, oh, it's the best feeling. So to those of you that purchased something or just showed up to support us, thank you guys for supporting small business. It really does mean the world. We're just regular people. This is how we make our house payment. And for Lane, here's your quilt, honey, that you wanted to see.
Here it comes.
So it is. It's really hard to source. And I know some other people on YouTube and Instagram, a lot of people are having problems sourcing right now. It's not just us. So, when you have a good week, you're like, yeah, there's David with your blanket, Lane. So it's kicking his feet. So, did you sell the almond shelf? Trippy is asking.
No, the almond shelf is still available, and it's $30. $30 measures 15 by. I had it somewhere.
Thank you, Bathtub Mary. That means a lot. Victoria, I wish I could, girl. I wish you were closer together. Hardcore. I know. I wish so many of you guys were closer, honestly, because I really love the family feel that we have in our chat. You guys are amazing. Lisa, my sick friend, Lisa. Thank you for bid ending, sweetie, and basically running this puppy on your own tonight with Karen. Karen, thank you. Amy Wildflower, thank you. Holly had to be gone tonight. She was going to a fun show and a concert. So we miss our Holly, but we love her and appreciate her too. Thank all of you guys. Thank you so much for the help, the kindness, the goofiness in the chat is just unreal. And I really look forward to every week just hanging out. So that being said, all invoices from tonight and Wednesday with the miniatures at Super Drunk are going to go out tomorrow. And then we are going to live shop again this week. We're probably going to have another sale because we have so much stuff. And we'll see you back on Sunday. So Wednesday, a sale, Thursday, a sale, and Sunday, a sale. All right.
Yeah.
Les, you are funny. You are hilarious. Trust me. And Dusty Moose is offering antibiotics. No, please don't hit Michelle up for antibiotics. She really is a doctor. Let's not do that.
Can I interrupt you real quick? Trippy KW, I've got you for the almond color shelf for 30. Thank you so much. So
perfect. It's
just
beautiful.
a real quick recap, guys. All we have left, Coca-Cola, 42, or a smaller ice bucket for 32 by Hazel Atlas. So thank you guys so much for your support. You guys really rocked it tonight.
Yes, thank you guys for such a wonderful night. And if you're watching on the replay and there's something that you want that wasn't claimed, the Coca-Cola or the Hazel Atlas, hit us up. And feel free to email us at ttbsarahc@gmail.com before we move those items to other platforms. And yeah, thank you guys. It takes a village, and I adore our chat. I adore my mods, and we just have a damn good time up in here. So thank you guys again. Yeah, and you know where we'll be this week. It's going to be another super junk crazy shopping experience.
Heck yeah.
Keeps restocking the most epic stuff. I'm like, dude, where are you finding this stuff? Like, it's so fun in there. So definitely tune in. I'll post promos in our group and all of that stuff. If you have not joined the Facebook group, link is in the description of this video. Go join. It's where we all kind of just touch base throughout the week, post silly stuff. There's not a lot of rules, just no sales, but we're there for giggly stuff and fun stuff and vintage and things that you found throughout the week, or pictures of your cat or your dog or whatever you want to share. So yes, we all love our super junk. I know I'm addicted at this point. So thank you again, Lisa. Thank you, mods. Guys, have a wonderful week. Again, invoices will go out tomorrow, and we'll see you Wednesday night. So peace, love, and vintage. We'll see you soon. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, guys. Good night. For beavers and snails. That's right.
Always beavers and snails.
I don't like a drippy beaver.
Okay, BK, you're done.
Oh, that's
not very nice. I don't like that either.
All right. Well, peace, love, and vintage. Bye.
Bye.